What is going on? Little live stream here on this early Tuesday morning. It's past midnight here on Metalben's Chronicles and here in the good state of Pennsylvania. So, what's going on out there? I don't know how many people will join tonight. I mean, it's quite late. Looks like we got three people here. We got Speed King here. We got Just Joshing here. What's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you's here, man. Good to see you's here. Anyways, yes. Was just out eating some good food this evening. Hanging out with a few friends. That's pretty much it. But I'll be back in 1 minute, guys. Alright, I'm back. Just had to fix the Bluetooth there. So what's everybody out there up to here tonight? Alright, cool, man. Sounds cool. Yeah, I was having problems with my volume last night on my laptop. Like, I don't know if it's working now. Like, the volume wouldn't turn down for some weird reason. It's real weird. But so, just seeing if anybody else shows up here tonight. So, anything interesting going on in metal? Let's talk about that real quick. I guess Machine Head has a new album out. All right, cool. Yeah, I guess Machine Head has a new album out. You were talking about that, Josh. Don't really have an opinion on it since, well, I got to listen to it to get an opinion on it. We're probably not going to keep the stream going too long tonight. Last night we went 5 hours over on the other channel. It was fun though. We had a blast over there. You know, a U.S. power metal band called Aska. Don't think I ever heard of them. In fact, no, I haven't heard of them. Is it a newer band, an older band? Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, I gotta check it out. In fact, I do got the Bluetooth hooked up on my speaker here up from my phone. We can look it up. It's from the 90s. Yeah, the 90s was weird too because, well, back then, it's basically grunge and alternative music, you know, groove metal, death metal, you know, I mean, like US power metal and thrash metal in the 90s, man, was very common to come by. And of course, a lot of the thrash bands too were changing direction in the 90s. They didn't know where to go because, well, the record labels didn't want them, you know. Like if you go back to the 90s and listen to the old or listen to those creator albums, I mean, so much different compared to, what came out, in the 80s, obviously. But obviously, creator returned to thrash. And a lot of thrash bands too were breaking up. A lot of the US power metal bands pretty much went away. It's a shame, man. So the band's called Aska. The new creator's getting mixed reviews. I don't think a lot of people like the power metal. I don't know if you. Well, yeah, it kind of has that huge chorus. It has the huge choruses like power metal has. And I don't think a lot of thrash people really like that. I honestly think the new album's great. I mean, I enjoyed it. You know, I really enjoyed it. I mean, I thought it was some really good stuff. To be honest. Okay, ask. I'm looking up the track Stalker here right now. Ooh, really cool album cover here. Okay, I'm gonna actually play this track. We'll do something a little old school here. So we're gonna play this track right now. A band called Aska, a US power metal band from the 90s, with a track called The Stalker.
It's close to midnight. You're out alone. Footsteps behind you. They're getting closer. You're walking faster. He's still behind you. There's nowhere to run. What will you do? Top down the alley. This house shakes around. You guess what passes by? There's none to be found. Why wrapped around your throat? Blackness closes in, twisted and broken. Your life is done. Top of my head's a stalker. Top of my head's a stalker. Get it out! Don't you know that he's talking about? This taxes wire around your throat. You never thought it would happen to you. It's close to midnight. You're on the road. Footsteps begin to approach you. But I'm getting closer. You're walking faster. It's still behind you. There's nowhere to run. What will you do? Jump on the hands of the stalker. Jump on the hands of the stalker.
All right. Little band called Aska. The track's called The Stalker. Hope you guys heard that out there. It probably sounded like shit on your end. Till I can get a professional setup here. I mean, but what's going on? Baseman 13, welcome to the stream, dude. Good to see you here, man. We got Frederick in the house. What's going on? And we got Ryan Arnold, Mr. Damage Incorporated in the house. Good to see you guys here at this time. So yeah, that was a little request by Speed King right there. And a band I have never heard of. That's pretty good stuff. It kind of reminded me of Metal Church a little bit. Yeah, it definitely had that, Metal Church type of vibe going on, with the rips. Now, the vocals didn't really remind me of Metal Church. The vocals kind of reminded me of maybe Agents. Well, yeah, kind of Agents still, I guess. I liked it, man. I thought that was some good stuff. You know, we got the Sentinel in the house. Good to see you all here, man. Shout out to good old Ralph Vieira, Dr. Fuck. Man, I get a lot of negativity from people sometimes, and you know what? That dude makes me feel fucking positive. And when you have somebody that big saying you got a cool channel, dude, that means a lot. Because I do get a lot of negativity from people, you know. Fucking right, man. He's a legend. A lot of us wouldn't do YouTube if it wasn't for Ralph Vieira, you know, or Cover Killer Nation for that matter. Those were the first two that I can think of that were doing album reviews and, going off on these epic rants and not afraid to be edgy. Ooh, Conan. That's a cool band. You are talking about the band Conan, right? They're a doom metal band. So I kind of figured for now on, I'm not going to pay attention to the negativity. I'm not going to pay attention to the haters no more. Dude, let them hate. They want to fucking hate, let them hate. It's not worth coming on here anymore and ranting and yelling and screaming and, you know, going on rants on these people because, fuck, they're not paying my bills, you know? I mean, and that's the whole point. When you're on the internet, when you're doing YouTube, you're going to come across haters. You're going to have people turn on you. That's just a whole part of the whole system. People will turn their backs on you. People will hate on you. It, that's what comes with doing YouTube. But anyways, yeah, I thought so. Just joshing. I could send you a link, man, if you want to come in. I'm not opposed to having people join tonight. It's like I've said in the past. I've literally had Facebook pages dedicated to hating me. Whatever. I'm not going to pay attention to it no more. It's not worth paying attention. Hey man, if somebody fucking hates you, you're doing something right because you're still giving that person attention, you know, as opposed to people that actually like you and love you for what you do. You're still getting the same fucking attention no matter what. So if people want to fucking hate, whatever, because secretly, that's love. But anyways, all right. Exactly. Haters do promote. Like if you truly fucking hate somebody, you're going to ignore them. You're not going to give them no attention, you know? And it proves and these haters, man, it proves how triggered they are over your opinions and your beliefs and what you stand for, you know? Thank you. Hey man, I can't let these fucking people defeat me. People want to, like I said, dude, let them hate. It's all cool. Let them turn their backs and run into their other little groups and talk shit and make rant videos and whatever. Who cares? At the end of the day, man, I'm still doing this, and it's not going to be stopped. And the only thing these people want to do is pull you into their drama. They want drama out of you, and it's not worth it. Nope. Great overkill song. Well, sent you a link, Josh. Anybody else wants to come on for a bit? basically, what was said in last night's stream. You make friends on this by doing this. You know. All right. What's going on, man?
Yo, what's up?
Not much. Just figured I'd do a little stream tonight. So, anyways, we got Josh Dominus here. So tell us about the new Machine Head album.
Um, do you want me to I don't know. I don't know how much I should give away, but if you're
Oh
cool, I could
yes,
tell you all about it though.
yeah, it comes out on Friday, right?
Yeah, one of my friends lives in California. He got his pre-order today, so that's how I got it.
Oh, I mean, if we, how do we want to do this? I mean, I guess it would be pretty bad to talk about the album when it's not quite out yet. Um,
Yeah, I'll just say it was good, better than Catharsis. I mean, but that's not a very tall task. But
that's true too, right?
yeah,
Totally.
it was good.
That's
I
pretty
thought
true.
it kind of trailed off in the second half a little bit. Kind of got a little meh in the second half, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how many songs you've heard from it, but they released like a good chunk of the album already,
I
like their
mean, I heard.
singles.
I mean, this was. I mean, it was months ago. I can't even honestly remember what track I heard. I just remember it was really thrashy. God, I can't. It's been a
Was
while. I
it?
can't remember what track I heard.
Was it? Choke on the ashes of your hate.
That could be it. It was really thrashy. Pretty
Yeah.
pissed off sounding too.
Another one they released, Become the Firestorm. That one is a real rager. That's like, that's like this is the end from Unto the Locust Part Two. Like that song is
Ooh,
fucking. That song's crazy.
might have to check that out.
Yeah, that one's already out.
Yeah, I haven't listened to it yet. I mean,
Yeah,
if you're describing it that way, it sounds pretty damn interesting. So, yeah, we're not going to spoil it. I mean, I haven't heard it yet, but
yeah. I
Josh
won't
heard
spoil it, but
it. Yeah,
I'll just say it was good. Better than
nice.
Catharsis. I mean,
Well,
anything is better than Catharsis.
anything's better. Yeah, anything's better than Catharsis. Holy cow, that album was a big pile of shit.
Yeah.
But then
I
again, that new five figure.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit, that new five figure Death Punch might actually be worse. Oh lord.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's a whole different band, and we all know they suck to begin with. So,
Yeah. I got these CDs a while ago. Undeath,
ooh,
Lesions of a Different Kind, and It's Time to Rise from the Grave. Nice OSDM revival band from Rochester, New York.
oh nice.
Pretty good, like old school production, very like early Cannibal Corpse, early Gorguts, Autopsy, that kind of vibe. It's really
And
cool.
it's called Undead,
Undeath.
Undeath. Okay, I'll have to
Yeah.
check that out.
And I got
I
one of
mean,
their long sleeves on right now.
ooh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I know we kind of chat in the chat room a little bit. I mean, I usually don't get totally involved with the conversations, but I read everything. So, I don't know. Talk about bands you've been listening to lately.
Today I listened to the first five Black Dahlia albums,
Ooh,
and yeah, I still got to listen to two of them, but yeah, I mean, yeah, Black Dahlia is really cool. Um, been going hard on Undeath lately, and like Cannibal Corpse, Suffocation, pretty much the same old stuff, like death metal.
cool.
Yeah,
That's awesome. Shadow. Wow. What's up? What's going on? Shadow of Death Records. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you here. It's been a while.
Yep.
I just got all versions of Five Finger Death Punch. Come on, dude. I
Yep.
don't know if I believe you there.
He's got the vinyl, the CD. He's got it all, man. The cassette.
I mean, if you're getting him for a bonfire, I totally understand. Even though I don't think I'd fork out money for that shit, even for a bonfire. To be honest, it's,
That's like one of the only CDs they have in the metal section of Walmart. It's fucking Five Finger Death Punch, Disturbed,
yeah. I
Skillet,
mean,
that kind of shit.
You'll still find Metallica, maybe
Yeah.
Megadeth on occasion, but have any of you jammed the Lord Forest Nocturne? No, I haven't heard it.
No.
Oh man, that's cool. Good thing you're getting your label back out there, man.
Yeah.
Using four place mat. Oh man,
Yeah, that's the only use the new Five Finger Death Punch album has, being a coaster.
pretty much a coaster, or I don't know, maybe a dartboard. I don't know.
Yeah.
Goddamn. One of the worst fucking bands to ever exist, in my opinion, is Five Finger Death Punch.
Yeah. That Psycho Thinner band is probably worse, though.
I've never actually listened to that. Maybe I don't want to.
No, you don't want to.
Oh boy,
It's fucking
it's
terrible.
that bad. Ugh,
Yeah.
good lord.
Probably worse than Five Finger Death Punch, honestly.
Ooh, that's pretty bad then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that band you sent me. It sounded pretty good, man. I mean, it kind of had like a groove metal. I'd say probably a groove metal type of vibe to it. I noticed the melodic vocals were real different. It didn't sound like your typical, run of the mill metalcore or groove metal bands when it comes to melodic stuff. It's a band Shadow of Death Records sent me
Nice.
earlier. Um, is it okay if I say what band it is? I don't want to like do nothing illegal. What's going on, Wyatt? How's it going, dude?
Yo, what's up, Wyatt?
Oh, he's got a lot of good. He has a lot of good bands on his label. It's a lot of very underground stuff. But so, does anybody else want to join in on the chat, or anybody else want to come in on the stream here? Feeling down, man. That's definitely not good. Acheron, I've heard Acheron before. Really brutal death metal stuff. Like Acheron is some dark shit. If you've never
Yeah.
listened to Acheron before,
Yeah, I've heard
it's
of them.
fucking dark.
It's like black slash death metal,
It's
kind of.
it's kind of black and death metal, really dark stuff.
Yeah.
Did you ever listen to the band? I know you really like death metal, and you're getting your foot into the death metal door too. Did you ever listen to the band Angel Corpse?
I've heard of them. There's so many bands I've heard of, but not like checked out. Yeah, I gotta check them out.
Yeah, there's plenty out there. So, so the band's called Shambling that Shadow of Death Records is talking about here that he sent me. They're from Wichita, Kansas, and it's yeah, man. I mean, it definitely had yeah. I would say it's more groove metal, like in the like kind of like Pissing Razors or something like that. Pretty good. I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good. It was quite different too. What's going on, King of Swords?
Hey, what's up, Mike?
Def- Definitely check out Ordo Abco. Yes, he just put out a new album. I gotta listen to it yet. I'm like way behind on listening to stuff.
I heard one of the songs. It sounded pretty good. This project's really cool.
Behind eyes shambling. Oh, my bad. But yeah, man, these bands definitely need your support. Ordo Abkeo, definitely support Ordo Abkeo. Great black metal. Support Morticide.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Fact, fact, is there anything in the works as far as new Morticide goes?
Uh, Mainly right now, I'm just working on getting the CDs out. Like I got these.
Oh, you got copies?
Yeah. Um, so there's gonna be 25 copies on my Bandcamp, but I'm waiting for the booklet and shit to come in and the
Oh,
tray. But once those come in, I'll start shipping them out to people.
cool. I'll have to purchase a copy then. Definitely.
I'm gonna ship one out to Nick, and he said he might cover it in a collection update. So that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear it too. I think this feedback might be coming on your end.
Oh. Hmm. That usually doesn't happen.
Yeah.
I've having issues with my computer lately, so
Let's see what happens now.
it's gonna be $10 for a copy. So I don't know if shipping, but
Yeah, I definitely hear feedback.
hmm.
I don't know if it might be a. I don't know if the cord might be. Who knows? I don't know. I'm not a technician when it comes to that shit. I don't hear it now.
Yeah, I muted mine. Like, let me unplug it and plug it back in. See if that.
Yeah, I still hear it. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, I want to get CDs pressed too for my project. But all right. I'll be back in a minute, guys. Got to take a little restroom break. I'll let Josh talk to you.
they're just this is DIY shit right here. There's just and staples, and then I got the CD labels printed out, and then I got this thing that helps you put them on. So yeah.
All right, I'm back.
All right.
All right, so just reading the comments here.
How about
Better now.
let me join and come back. Let's see if that fixes it. Or let me leave and come back. Let's see if that fixes it.
All right. Yeah, that's the thing. When you do these live streams, you never know what the hell is going to happen when it comes to sound issues or whatever. All right, man. Sounds pretty cool. It's good you're getting back into it, and good to see you still alive and healthy, man. I was kind of wondering where you've been at because I haven't really heard from you in a while. See, that's the thing too. I can CDR my music too. The only problem is that it looks like super cheap, and some people complain about that shit. Oh well, at least you're getting the music, you know. Like right now, I'm actually working on my third. I'm working on the third release already. I mean, the last one was just an EP, but got one track recorded that I put up on set or I put it up on SoundCloud. So I want to try to get out as much music as I possibly can. I mean, yeah, it's easy to get CD. I mean, I'd have to get a CD burner. I'd probably have to get a printer to print the album cover, but shit's a pain in the ass to do in the beginning. But hey, man, it is what it is. Hell, back in the day, man, shit, bands were putting out their music on demos or demo tapes, you know, way back. Well, anybody that's into metal already knows this.
Yo, can you hear me?
All right.
Is it working? I'm just talking to this thing. Yeah, I got different headphones. Hopefully this helps.
Yeah. Just now. Hold on. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants to know your YouTube channel. Or wait. Yeah, it could be a bad cable too. See if he comes back or not. I know we were having some technical difficulties last night on the other channel. I mean, it happens when you're doing live streams and when shit's not planned out. You know, this is what you get: a bunch of mistakes, a bunch of fuck ups and whatnot. All right,
I'm just using my computer microphone now, so hopefully it's better.
there we go. Now it sounds better.
All right.
What's going on, Nick?
Yeah, so my channel is just the just joshing, the underscore just joshing.
Yep.
And then my Morticide channel is just Morticide all caps. It's a bit hard to find because now there's this fucking video game song called Morticide, and you can't find my band anymore. But
That sucks.
just yeah, scroll through and you'll find it. Yeah, Wyatt, this is with the Undeath
Damn, man.
sick band.
Well, good thing you came back to life after surgery, man. Holy shit, dude. That's the thing, man. You don't realize how, you know, I mean, yeah, in our day to day lives, we get frustrated about a lot of shit. We get angry about a lot of shit. And sometimes we don't think about how short life is, and it's very fucking short. You don't know when you're gonna go or what could happen, you know.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
I
Yeah, I
mean,
kind of wish I caught that Black Dahlia tour because that was the last one they did. They haven't officially broken up, but I don't see them continuing without Trevor. So
yeah, I don't see how that would work.
no, as Trevor's been there the whole time, so I don't
Right.
I don't see anybody
Yeah.
replacing him.
I mean, that's a really good question. I don't really see it going on either. I mean,
Yeah,
because to me that would seem like a very impossible replacement. And when you think of Black Dahlia Murder, you think of Trevor. You know, nothing against the other
definitely.
bandmates, but you know, I can't either.
Yeah, for my next album, I'll have to use like an actual CD printer, but for now, I'm going like full DIY.
Oh
So
yeah.
putting all the labels on myself and shit.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to get the new Gravedigger then. I knew it was coming out soon. It's gonna be their 22nd album. Never owned any Tourniquet. Oh, you gotta check out Tourniquet. I mean, yeah, the Christian part might be a turn off to some people, but they're a great band. And their drummer Ted Kirkpatrick just passed away at the age of 62. So,
Yeah. I saw something where one of the Cradle of Filth's like older guitarists passed away too.
I just saw that too. I saw it posted in one of our rooms earlier, and I'm like, I couldn't figure out which guitarist it was.
I saw it on Instagram as like the one they had in like the mid '90s.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Was it Stewart?
Yeah,
So it looked like him, and I'm like, oh damn, that does suck.
yeah.
I mean,
I mean, I was never too huge in the Cradle of Filth, but yeah, that does suck, obviously.
yeah, Cradle of Filth was a weird one for me. I was really into him back in the or not early '90s, like mid to late '90s, going into the 2000s. Then I kind of fell off, So I did get to hear him before, no, or I did get to hear him before anybody really knew who they were.
Yeah, just the vocals don't really do it for me.
I'll shoot you. Yeah, I'll shoot you a link, Nick. Yeah, the vocals are an acquired taste.
Yeah, took me a bit to get into Black Dahlia too, because Trevor kind of has that like very shrill high scream as well.
Right.
But yeah,
All right. Oh, I agree, man. There's a lot of Christian metal I like.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of good Christian thrash too. I mean, like when it comes to religion, I think religion's a bunch of bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I just think religion is just as corrupt as politics.
Yeah. I got a whole song about that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, fake religion. Yeah.
It's just a way to brainwash people, and it's causing too much division. You know,
Oh yeah, for sure.
it's like it's like all this. It's like you still see people in politics, like people on the left, people on the right, just fucking bashing each other. It's like you're not. That's not how you're gonna fucking fix shit. Come on.
Yeah. Lots of division. Sucks.
Wanting to kill people and make fun of people, is that really fixing anything? No.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just noticing a lot of fucked up shit. I'm trying to keep out of politics. I'm just so fucking tired of it, to be honest. And it's, I mean, if you turn on the news, all you hear is fucking negativity. It's all day long negativity. And people that
Yep.
sit there and watch that shit 24/7, man. I don't know how the fuck you do it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can send you a link to Frederick.
Yeah,
I'm
when you
just at
really
the
think about it, social media like pretty much ruined
oh
civilization.
social. You know what? You're right about that. Social media has fucked so much shit up. I lost so many friends because of social media. It's over
Yeah.
just stupid shit, like dumb shit. It's like, okay, if you people were really friends, like to me, friends talk shit out. They don't go behind backs and start up chat rooms dedicating it to making fun of you or trolling you or whatever. You know, if you're a real friend, you talk shit out. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just too much cowardice on social media too. Like if you're fucking trolling somebody and making fun of somebody, dude, and you don't have the balls to actually confront them, you're a coward. It's plain and simple. I mean,
Yeah. And on Instagram,
that's just
everybody
one
who
of
talks shit, like they have their profiles private,
yeah.
where you have to be approved to see their shit, and then they all
Mm-hmm.
have the fake names and fake profile pictures and shit.
Right. Or they put these fucking anime pictures up on their fucking profile picture.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, man, you're not fucking real. Which, if you're a grown ass adult and still watching anime to begin with, there's a problem.
Yeah, for sure.
But anyways,
No,
I'll
I was
send a
never into
link to
that
Fred.
that stuff.
I I never got into it.
No. Yeah, I'm glad I never watched that, and I'm glad I never had a fucking emo phase. You know,
No, me either. Thank goodness for that.
went from Metallica to Korn to Slipknot to Machine Head to Trivium to Cannibal Corpse. Like, just kept getting heavier and heavier. Never even touched My Chemical Romance or any of those other fucking bands. Thank God.
Right.
Yeah.
I know when I was getting into metal way back in the late '80s, everybody still. It was way different back then. Obviously, I don't even think emo existed back then. There definitely wasn't new metal. Just trying to think. I mean, you had the hair metal, Dawkins, Winger, Poison, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Then you had Metallica, Megadeth, Anthrax, Slayer, and Creator, and all that stuff too. But But back then, I don't remember there being like all these different genres of metal like there is today.
There's so many fucking subgenres just for death metal alone. It gets ridiculous. Yeah,
Like I can remember back in '80. Oh, jeez, I got into this music very young. I was only 9 when I got into the music. This would have been in '88. I've told this story before, but there was people that actually called Metallica death metal back then, believe it or not,
oh,
and they were calling Halloween death metal. It's weird.
I saw one review of Justice for All on iTunes, and somebody was like, "Well, I like the music. I don't like the screaming." Like, if you think that's screaming, I mean,
You haven't
Jesus
heard nothing
Christ.
yet. If you think that's
Yeah, you've
screaming, dude,
heard nothing yet.
it's like, come on. Yeah, there's just, I don't know, man. I mean, it's very hard to get into a metal conversation nowadays, for me at least, because I'm a lot older and I've been around and I've seen, all the years of, what's come out. Well, at least since, the late 80s.
Yeah,
Like when I first heard death metal, it would have been in '93. Yeah, it would have been '93. Deicide was actually the first death metal band I heard. I'm like, holy shit, this
yeah,
fucking shit's brutal.
yeah. For me, it was probably Cannibal.
Well, yeah, then I heard Cannibal, Napalm Death, then would have been next, and Obituary.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think, obviously, Death, Suffocation, Broken Hope. There was a bunch of other bands too around
yeah,
that time. Bull Thrower.
yeah,
And it was really weird because there was only like a select few of us at school that were into this music. Everybody else was into the grunge and alternative shit. I just remember walking around school at like 14 and 15, like, you motherfuckers are posers. Like a year ago, you're listening to the Black Album by Metallica, and now you're like heavy into Nirvana and all this other shit. It's like, no way, man. You motherfuckers are fake. you know?
yeah,
Even at 14, I had that mentality. I'm like, come on.
yeah.
I mean, it's kind of weird. Like, I was into Nirvana for a little bit, then when it just got overblown popular, I'm like, fuck this.
Yeah.
Yeah, MySpace. Yeah, the thing about MySpace is, too, you can make your profile look a lot cooler. You can actually add music to your profile, you know? I mean, I was late to MySpace. I didn't have a MySpace till 2008. But, yeah, metal isn't a phase, it's a way of life. You're either metal or you're not metal, you know?
Yeah, for sure. If you're really into it, you're in it for life. Like, I don't think I will ever grow up with this music.
And I've heard the criticisms throughout the years too. Oh, if you try another style of music, you'll get this and you'll get that. I'm like, I don't want to be like that. This or be like that.
Yeah,
This is what I love. This is what I fucking live for. You know. I mean, yeah. There's so many people out there that turn on the music too. I mean, or they'll get into something that's more commercial, and it's like, come on, man. If you're a fan of, I sound like I'm kind of ribbing on people here, but I mean, I know there's some metalheads out there too that like all genres of metal too. So it's kind of hard to do because of those people. I don't really consider posers because they still like the old shit too. But you do have those people out there that just fucking trend hop too. Like if one band becomes popular, they got to hop onto that bandwagon, excuse me. And when they're not popular no more, they go to the next thing that's popular. That's not being a real metalhead or a real music fan.
Yeah, that's true. Even artists do that too. Like some bands do that too.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing that too when I was younger too. All Metallica. Yeah, I was old enough, or I'm old enough to remember that too. When Metallica was actually called Satanic. It's true, it happened.
That's pretty sad.
What's
Oh
up,
yeah,
guys?
what's going on?
Yo, what's up,
Not
Nick?
much.
Oh, here we go.
Dude, I
Aches and
fucking love that
pains.
Five Finger Death Punch review.
Oh, dude. Yeah, I made a lot of people happy. I made some people very angry. But the important part is I don't give a shit.
Right,
It was
exactly, man.
it was fun. It was fun. Like legit. Like couldn't happen to a nicer band. But yeah,
What's
I
going
don't know.
on, Frederick?
It was good to actually see like you
Yeah,
hear
so-
more positive comments when we put up the Conan review. It was like, all right, this is kind of back to normal.
I didn't see the negative comments on the Five Finger review. Maybe I didn't look hard enough. But
I didn't really highlight them or anything like that. I just commented back to them multiple times, and some of them already realized that yeah, I'm going to back off because this dude, this dude will keep trolling me. I was like,
Yep. Well,
I got these last
pretty-
week.
that's
dude.
pretty much
And,
what they do.
Oh, dude, they're both awesome, man. That new one, God,
dude, it's like even more thick than the debut.
yeah, dude, the guitars are beefier. Like everything about it, it just sounds like just sonically crunchier. Have you jammed a Sadistic Drive?
I don't think I've heard of that.
Hold on here. If you like Undeath in terms of that style, let's see, where are you? Yeah, their new album, Perpetual Torture, came out on Head Split. Very similar in terms of the style, except they're Finnish, but they apparently like Cannibal Corpse, just as much.
Yeah.
And plenty of great song titles too. Hooker Street Strangler, it's a fun one. Fucked to Shreds. Oh yeah, that's how you know they're serious. Oh, so what you guys been getting into? Well, hey, Frederick, you don't have your mic on, dude. Nope.
All right, I'm back. I had to piss quick.
All right, say something.
Let's see,
We're
what
getting-
did I do today? Oh,
We're getting
yeah.
no sound.
Yeah, no sound, dude. Uh-oh.
I just binged the first 5 Black Dahlia albums today.
Oh,
Let's see, what did I do? Well, I slept till 6 o'clock, well, almost 6 o'clock. I mean, it's kind of a problem when you work third shift.
Yeah,
And-
John just got off that shit.
I woke up and was reading the chat a little bit. I heard the Metal Connection, Jamie, talking about Ingwe Malmsteen. I got in the mood to listen to Ingwe Malmsteen for a little bit.
Joe
Then I-
still listens.
Then I
him a
went
lot.
to her. Then I went to our local VFW, hung out for a little bit and got some food and had a couple beers and chat or talk, suited the ship with those people, and that's pretty much it.
Pretty much just
Had a good evening.
yeah, that doesn't sound bad. I just jammed music today. Went through a stack for another collection update. Got my copy of Flesh Rot in the mail. Different
Ooh,
cover
nice.
than the one that came out in the UK. Unfortunately, I don't necessarily like this album cover. It's just kind of there.
Can you hear me now?
Now we can hear you.
Like I was just saying, Nick, this is a new album from the singer of Five Finger Death Punch, new band.
Yeah, their logo changed.
Damn.
They actually look like a metal band now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Does it get heavier?
Oh, they grew their hair out.
Yeah, they've got their hair out. I've gone true metal now. True,
That's a hell of a change because they certainly aren't
Wow.
now.
Man.
yeah, because all the complaints that they've had on the new album, I said, "Oh, we're going to change our style, change our image, change our logo, change our name."
Just change.
So,
Do they change members? They should probably change all the members too.
well,
It'd just
yeah,
be on the
well,
safe side.
we got a guy called the drummer's called Speedfire now. We got Nocturnal Nighter is the guitar player, and Zar is the vocalist and bassist.
It's kind of fucked up that Zoltan Bathory would still fit into that name scheme.
Yeah, no, I've been listening to this album a lot.
That was the one you brought up last night.
Yeah, this is so fucking good.
Nice.
So, but it's so
I was just
fucking
reading. I'm sorry. No, I was just reading Shadow of Death Records comment here. Look, as a musician, I like learning every style of guitar playing that there is out there, from Egyptian to anything around the world, because it's something that I can implore in. Well, that's very true in some of my music. That's very true because you hear a lot of that influence in metal, like the Egyptian neoclassical. It's all there. I mean,
Nile.
Yeah, Nile.
Nile.
Belphegor fucking uses that shit. Melakesh.
Yep.
Like, I love hearing Middle Eastern melodies in music. Like
I do
there's
too.
a certain vibe it creates.
Right.
Even
tested
some Indian
and like
bands.
tested. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Frederick.
No, I was just saying, like even bands out of India who play thrash and have that sort of and doom, you know, the Indian doom and black metal have that influence of their
Yep.
country as well, which is good, you know, sort of.
I like it when you hear like a culture sort of reflected in the music too. Like that's a cool like spin you can put on there.
That's really cool. Yep. Even like on like some of them earlier. Well, yeah, if you listen to a lot of like the older Testament albums, like the Legacy or the New Order, you can hear like Egyptian melodies being played in the rhythms. You know.
Oh yeah. And I spent the
That's
day.
really cool.
God, what all was I was? And I ended up. Well, I mean, they're kind of your countrymen. I don't know if you like them or not. 12-Foot Ninja, just because I like Faith No More, and they're kind of like Australian Faith No More.
Yeah, 12-Foot Ninja, yeah, not really. I do like it's a band out of Perth that has a very similar name. Super. Oh fuck! They're a crossover band. Super 9-Foot Super Soldier.
Don't know that one.
Oh yeah, if you like bands like SOD
Okay.
and that sort of crossover thrash, you know, 1 minute tracks, you know, like it's like check them out. Good hardcore thrash.
That's my wheelhouse. The other thing I was jamming earlier was Terror, the new Terror again. All 18 minutes of it.
Oh, I need to get their album. I've only got a few of their albums.
Oh, dude, it's a fucking mother. Dude, Corpse Grinder's on it.
Damn.
I think I
Could have
heard a
heard
little bit
that.
of that.
I mean, like I said, it's only like a little bit over 18 minutes long, and it's violent. Like,
That's
oh
only Terror.
yeah, dude, I love that band, dude. One with the Underdogs is where I started, and that album fucking rips.
Yeah, up down there, the debut.
I just got that.
Yeah.
I got a different version though.
Lowest of the low. This is the lowest of the low.
It's just head crushing hardcore. Like that is.
It is.
Well, that's back when they had shit. What's his name from Nails?
Oh, the drummer from Nails.
No, it was the Todd Jones, the guitarist. He was still in Terror at that point, I think, on Lowest of the Low, and then he left and started doing the Nails thing, I think.
Well, no, it's Frank Three Gun Novinek and Doug Weber.
I'm gonna see which one.
Cool.
on here.
Oh, Todd Jones played the guitar. Oh, yeah, you're right. He played on tracks 1 to 22. So
Yeah, yeah, because I know Novak. He's in Hatebreed now. I believe he's still there.
yeah, no, this is great hardcore.
Oh, dude, it's fast. It's fucking violent, dude. In terms of like hardcore vocalists, dude. Fucking oh god, Scott Vogel. Scott Vogel's like
Yeah,
way up there for me. That dude commands the stage. You got to see him in 2006 at Sounds of the Underground in Cleveland and fuck shit up, man.
this is when they were on Roadrunner. When Roadrunner was a good label.
Always the hard way. God, did I come out on Roadrunner here?
Yeah, Roadrunner.
Yeah, see the
Mine's
Roadrunner.
Roadrunner. I don't think mine's Roadrunner. Let me
And
hold on. I'm gonna go check.
Trust Kill, and
Yeah.
Roadrunner.
Yeah, Trustkill, yeah.
Yeah, God, that's a defunct label now too.
Yeah.
This was 2006. So that's how long ago this record came out.
Yeah, I remember back in the mid 2000s, Trustkill was just putting shit out left and right.
Yeah,
Tons
great
of fucking
hardcore, a
bands.
lot of hardcore band.
Yeah, it was a lot of hardcore shit from what I remember.
I think it was pretty much like the one that really broke big was Poison the Well. Poison the Well's Terror from the Red. Everyone fucking jumped on that one. And then they ended up getting signed to like Atlantic, and then Atlantic hated the album they put out. they were done with the major labels after that.
So Nick, what do you think of the rap song on this album that they do?
Skip it. I mean, I love the fucking title track. Like the title track is, that's a legit hardcore fucking anthem,
Yeah, all for revenge. Yeah,
dude. Yeah,
right.
it's just good. Like, I mean, honestly, I don't think they have a flat out bad album. The rap song's a little questionable, but I mean, it's the hardcore sort of ethic, so it's from the streets. So
Yeah. Well, I think they're trying to imitate Chromax when the Chromax did that rap song on their Alpha Omega album.
Oh yeah. It's a good album.
yeah. But I own, I think, pretty much all of Terror's albums, and it's just a consistent band. Like, there's really no dip in quality.
No,
That's a weird album now that I think about it. Alpha Omega by Chromax. Because I don't really hear much hardcore on it.
no, it's more of a thrash album
Yep.
with a
Yeah.
bit of thrash, bit of groove in there as well. Had a bit of groove, and
Yeah,
they
there's,
inserted a thrash metal song, rap
Like-
song.
like there's one track on there that actually reminds me of Judas Priest. The track, I think it's Sound of Madness. It's got
I
like
think
a
that's
priest built in it.
Isn't that the one that was like decidedly longer on there too? Hold on here. I know there was one on there that was much.
I got that CD too. And
Let's see. No, it was Apocalypse Now, the big 8-minute one. But yeah, like them doing like really long songs.
Yeah, on Alpha Omega were long. Yeah,
Yeah, like that was that's sort of like the opposite of like hardcore demon crossover.
right.
yeah, because a lot of hardcore went to thrash. Even like Agnostic Front, a couple of
Yep.
their albums were quite thrashy, and but still had that
Suicidal
hardcore
tendencies, obviously.
yeah, suicidal tendencies. Went from hardcore to thrash to a bit of funk in there as well, and then they went back to the now they're back to their sort of crossover hardcore thrash sort of roots now. So
Yeah, even
Very
DRI's earlier stuff, way
Yeah,
more punk,
DRI.
like dealing with it, more of a punk
Corrosive.
album. Yeah,
Yeah.
CLC, yeah.
Corrosive Conformity.
even Hyrex's first album was hardcore.
Yep.
I don't own that one. I only own like one Hyrax album.
I gotta get some Hyrax. I talk to Kate on Facebook sometimes too.
He seems like a super cool dude. Like all the interviews I've seen with him is like, "Yeah, this dude's just happy to fucking do this shit." Like I like that sort of spirit.
Right. Yeah, he seems like a really cool guy.
He's had a lot of good players go through that band too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
no.
has
He had Glenn Rogers from Deliverance and Vengeance Rising on guitar at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has had some good musicians.
Let's see which one is it that I own.
One with the cassette cover, one with the egg on the cover.
Oh, I have two. The New Age of Terror from 2004 and Immortal Legacy from 2014.
Yeah, I got them all.
Ooh, that's a good album.
I haven't
that,
jammed them in a while.
that was weird, that album, Immortal Legacy, because that was very more of a fantasy sort of. They went into the fantasy realm on that album.
I mean, the album cover definitely looks like a Frazetta, but I don't think it is.
No, it's not. I think it's the guy who drew for Creator. The German
all right.
artist.
Yeah, no, actually, that makes a lot of sense looking at it. That dude was good at like muscular like definition.
Hey Jeff, how you going, buddy?
Hey, what's going on, Jeff? Wait,
oh shit!
From the ER? Oh shit, dude. You all right, man? Well, obviously not. That was kind of a stupid question. What happened?
Oh shit.
Man.
Yeah. Because I remember yesterday we were talking that he said he wasn't feeling very well.
Yeah.
Hope you're okay, man.
I mean,
well, he's still got a sense of humor. He's still got a sense of humor. So,
dude, you I don't know if you ever saw his stream that he did from the hospital. It was entertaining. He even showed his piss bucket.
Oh, I didn't see that he showed his penis.
Nope. We luckily we didn't have to talk him out of that or anything. But yeah, he even showed the little the piss thing. He's like, yeah, this is what I got to pee in.
Oh fuck!
Let's see.
Oh fuck, mate.
Dynamics for shoulder breathing and major issue with dizziness. Sort of not feeling reality is real. Oh man, dude, I hope you know.
Oh yeah.
At least I don't know, man. I just hope for the best, man. I legit do, bro.
Same here, man.
Yeah.
Hope for the best too, man. I hope you get better, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, man, dude.
Yeah, no, that's.
Yeah, he did. Rick prompted him on that one. He did. We saw the piss collector. It was amazing. It was a shared moment. Not just being all boring and just using the bathroom like a normal person. You could be pissing in a piss collector right now, dude. Post pictures in your Instagram.
Yeah.
No action shots. We don't need to see all.
No action shot. No. no penile shots either.
Nope. Come on. This is a family channel.
It's very PG around here,
80s PG though. The dangerous PG.
Get well soon, bro.
Yeah, dude, get well, man. We need you here, dude.
Yeah, man. Your sense of humor, man. We need your sense of humor.
Thank you. Scariatis disease is going to.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, maybe take the time to rest up there, if anything, dude. And, of course, I'm always pulling for you, dude. Like,
yeah.
I mean,
we all are, man.
Yeah. We need your sense of humor, kid. We need your sense of humor.
We do.
Sorry you're going through all this, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely get better, man.
Ah,
Was there anything we can do to keep you entertained? Like I know Josh is just chatting up a fucking storm right now. Son of a bitch keeps talking. It's really rude. Um,
yep.
I
Okay, mate. Yep.
mean, we could tolerate more whining. That's okay. Well,
Yeah.
most of us are old and bitter. Again, Josh being a dickhead and being all young. Seriously, the nerve of this dude.
Exactly.
Dude, I'm already starting to get like weird fucking like body pains and shit. So
Oh,
You can just stop right now. Don't you tell me about body pains, you young son of a
You
bitch.
son of a you little young fucking millennial bastard. I'll show you body pain, motherfucker.
You got years. Wait, hold on
yeah.
a second here.
Try get into
Hold on.
a mosh pit at
I'm
50.
gonna throw. He's in between tests, so I'm gonna throw him a link. Let's see if I can get this one.
Yeah, try to get him on. Yeah.
Let's see. Give me a second here. Because of Facebook's new fucking settings and shit, I have to switch around accounts and shit like that in order to share links on my computer. Ugh, it's fucking dumb.
Right.
Let's see.
yeah, random. I got tickets to the. I posted this in our chat, but I got tickets to Revocation, Crisian, and Alluvial.
Ooh, I'd like to see Crisium. I gotta get the new Crisium. I love Crisium, man.
Dude, it's. I mean, it's a Christian album. Like I know exactly, pretty much what I was gonna get, and they did not disappoint. Like it's fast as shit, dude. I gotta say, I think the riffs are even fucking tighter and more technical than they've been. There we go. All right, I sent Jeff a link.
Nice.
I'm pumped.
And of course,
It's freaking amazing to me how fast they can play at that age too. I mean, they got to be all in their 50s now.
I don't know. I didn't actually look up their
Late
age.
40s, maybe.
We
Crisium,
their first album came out in '98.
98. Okay.
So they might be a little bit younger, but
Yeah.
they've been fucking tearing it up for years, like consistently putting out albums.
And it's still the same. It's still the same lineup too, right?
Yep, the three brothers, the three from hell.
Check out the new Violence CP.
That's a different violence. Hey,
What's up, Jeff?
There he is. Hey, Jeff.
what's up, my ninja?
Hey guys, how are you?
They were
So
doing well.
you never see me this way, do you? You never see me with light around.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Well, I mean, I've seen your mane flowing in the breeze before in many streams, Jeff.
My
Yeah,
name.
yeah. The main is
Just like a pert commercial. Like, oh my goodness, I'm just hearing this stream. Ooh, that wind. Where's that coming from?
You know, you guys
Fabio.
are-
Fabio.
a couple of you guys are not old enough to remember this. Josh probably doesn't remember, and Frederick probably never saw it either because he's over in Aussie. But Nick and Ben, you should remember this. You remember that commercial? Don't hate me because I'm beautiful.
Oh, I don't remember. I remember the line.
It was from the 70s, I think, or early 80s. It was like a hair commercial. I was Kelly LeBrock from Weird Science. Pantene.
Yeah.
Don't hate me because I'm beautiful.
Well,
Oh, yeah,
other
I'll-
reasons, but, you know.
The original star of that commercial, right here.
God. I mean, if that was '70s, I didn't know of Kelly LeBrock until Weird Science.
It was probably that year. What was Weird Science?
God, was that-
82, 4,
No, I think it was '84. I'm gonna look that up real quick.
85.
84, 85?
Let's see.
Wasn't she woman
Maybe
in red
86.
85.
Yeah,
85.
let me double
Jane-
check that.
Jane
Yeah,
Wilder.
it was 1988. So,
Oh,
Pantene
Oh, Pantene.
or whatever. She was the spokesmodel for that for a long time. But what they didn't What they didn't tell you about was that they actually wrote that commercial for me originally.
Oh, all
So,
right.
yeah, don't hate
I
me
thought you were
because
going
I'm
to say
here.
it was like what you didn't know is she was snorting mounds of cocaine in between takes. Like, dude, we all knew that. Are you
Oh yeah,
kidding?
I was gonna. It was
It was the
1988. I
80s.
was gonna say there was cocaine everywhere, right?
But
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to break it to you, Jeff. Kelly LeBrock had more of my interest. I don't know if he would have sold as much product.
Yeah, I don't. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have sold any. Let's be honest here. So yeah. So I don't. I don't want
Kelly
to.
moved
I
a
don't
lot
want
of
to.
things.
I don't want to horn in too long because I'm right in the. Here, I'll give you a quick look.
Oh,
Man.
I don't. I don't even have a room. I'm in the hallway, which
Oh,
is
fuck.
which is kind of weird because it's pretty quiet in here tonight. In fact, I got here about 9:20 or 9:15, something like that. Can you hear me?
yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
actually, really clear.
Yeah,
And
we can hear you.
I ended up. I bet you I barely sat down and they already had me back and we're doing EKGs and blood work. And I mean, it was like boom, boom, boom. Now I had to wait about an hour for the MRI, which I just came back from. And man, that was not fun. I've had MRIs before, uh, two of them. In fact, I had one last 2 Octobers ago on my noggin up here. And because of all this dizziness and balance issues and all this stuff, they decided they wanted to run one to make sure I didn't have like a aneurysm or a tumor, or I don't think it's going to be that. But anyway, they put me in there and they put this cage on your head, like you're laying back in this thing is like a big cage, so you don't move your head.
Oh, yeah.
And they started sliding me back in, and man, I wasn't in there like 2 minutes. I started going, I'm not enjoying this at all. Like it was way worse than any MRI I had before. I
Ugh.
think it's because I don't feel well and because I'm having trouble breathing. I'm laying on my back because of this lung thing. So it's like, yeah, that was not a pleasant 22 minutes. I was literally like, I had that squeezy ball in my hand and I bet you I was about ready to pull that thing 3 or 4 different times, but I'm glad I got through it. So, but that was not very pleasant. So, and it's weird because like I said, I've had at least two other MRIs and one on my shoulder where I had to, my whole body had to be in the tube. And I didn't like it, but I wasn't freaked out. But tonight I was kind of tripping balls a little bit. I was like, get me out of here. Cause when they pulled me out, I thought they were going to give me IV. They didn't end up giving me contrast, which I not sure why, but maybe they didn't see any indication of blood vessel problems. So I'm kind of glad because if I'd had to go back in there for another 20 minutes, I'm not sure I would have made it. Like when they pulled me out, I was like, shit, what am I going to do if they say they got to send me back in there with IV and I can't make it? That would have been very unpleasant. So, but anyways, I'm not, I came down because I'm just having a lot of trouble breathing on my back when I'm laying on my back. And I'm super dehydrated and cannot hydrate. Like I can't get enough liquid in me that, if I drink like a bottle of water, I literally got to run to the bathroom 10 minutes later.
Jesus.
But I'm super dried out. So yeah, it's been kind of unpleasant, but everybody here's been very nice. And what's really funny is when I was here in November for COVID, um, I came in and the dude that walked up to me in the ER, do you need me? You just can't be on speaker. Oh, okay. Yeah, just because of SEPA. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right. Hang on, guys.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh shit. Well, here's the deal. I'm probably gonna have to get off. Real
Okay.
quick. Um, what was I saying?
Uh. Oh shit.
Oh, yeah.
Uh.
Damn it.
Fuck. I'm sorry.
No, no,
I
I know.
was.
Yeah, we're sorry.
No,
Yeah, we saw it, man.
I was, I saw her eyeballing me, and she's like concerned about HIPAA. So I don't
I
have a
heard. I
pair.
heard HIPAA.
Yeah.
I don't have any headphones. Although it's my information, if I want to share it, what the hell? Who cares? You know what I mean? Anyway, real quick. Yeah, when I got up today, I was like,
walking around, and I just had so much dizziness and weird squirrely feeling. So I was like, you know what, I could keep doing, and it's been getting worse the last 4 or 5 days. I've been noticing I'm just very, very fatigued, very weak, and not able to eat. I haven't barely eaten anything in 4 days. So, so anyways, I just thought I'd say hi, guys, and I don't know whether they're going to keep me or where we go from here at this point. But I am concerned. I'm concerned that if they send me home, I ain't gonna be able to sleep tonight, and then I'll be worse tomorrow. So whatever's going on, I
Hopefully
mean,
they keep you. It's already
Nick,
1:30 in the morning there, right?
yeah, Nick, you know more about my situation than the other guys do, so you can kind of explain it to them. But sadly, this ain't something I'm walking away from. It sucks, but I know. Oh, I know. I was telling you about the guy that came over to my bed. He was here when I had COVID in November, and he recognized me. And he's like, "Hey, man, you're back." And I recognized him because he's an Indian guy, total metalhead, total metal, just totally into metal. So
Nice.
we started talking about Blue House Nord and Immortal and all kind of
Ooh.
bands and stuff like that. And he was really cool. So anyway, I'm gonna get off because she's giving me the glare. I
All
gotta
right.
go.
Oh, yeah,
Hey,
All
man.
right,
take it easy,
With you,
bro.
bud.
Take it easy, mate.
see you guys.
Take
Easy.
care.
Have a good night.
You
You
too.
too.
Man.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me go grab a smoke, and I mean, I guess he gave me permission to tell you what all he's going through. So yeah, let me grab a smoke real quick. I'll be right back, and I'll let you know because it's
What
pretty bleak.
serious? Yeah. Oh, that put a chill up my spine.
I'm at a loss for words. I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that sucks.
It sucks, but what can you do? That's a problem. You can't do anything. That's
Right.
Yeah.
we can always give our blessings and well wishes, but that's all we can do. We just hope that he pulls through and so it sucks, but what can we do?
This is why people need to start treating each other better.
That's it,
Because you don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know what's around the corner. You know.
That's why I was saying.
I mean, what if your last words to somebody is something ignorant, and they pass away or something? You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's
Like
why
if you told somebody, "Oh, nobody gives a fuck about your problems." Hey, man, that could be your last words to somebody, and you don't know. They could die. They could die in an accident. You don't know. I mean, you don't know what people are going through.
That's it.
It's like that sucks, man.
Yeah, no, it's not good. And like you said, Ben, we have to take each day at a time, and and look at ourselves before we judge other people.
Right.
That's like when people mock Ryan and Metal Mike.
That pisses me off.
That's bullshit. And
Yeah,
then you see
bullshit.
a friend like
Because, I mean,
Jeff, he's
yeah.
and he's it's just it hardens me, because Jeff's a good bloke, and and he's got all these problems, and
Jeff's a great guy, man. It's been a joy having him on my streams, and getting to chat with him. And he's made the chats very entertaining and fun.
yeah,
And
that's it.
Yeah.
You know,
It's like people like us obviously aren't going to save the world, but it would be nice if people treated each other better.
yeah. But
'Cause, like, you never know what's going to fucking happen. Like I said,
yeah, like today, you're here today. Tomorrow, you can get hit by a bus. You don't know.
right?
Yeah.
You know
You don't know what's going to happen the next day.
exactly.
So I always take one day at a time. I don't look at the future. I always take each step. At a time.
It's like being on social media and shit. It just bedazzles me and amazes me how friendships end. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because a lot of times friendships end over just stupid shit that's not really that important. You know, like
Yeah.
sorry, man, I'm just kind of at a loss for words.
Yeah.
But Jeff, we love you, man. You've been great to the channel.
Yeah.
You've been a great friend.
Yeah. I don't know Jeff that well.
We're hoping, man, you pull through this, dude.
Yeah. Like
That's
I only
all.
met Jeff probably I know Jeff about a few months now, and I think the first time I met Jeff was on this channel. I think.
Probably might have been. It probably was.
I met Jeff, and he's a cool dude. I always watch his videos, his streams, and I was commenting.
Oh man, I sat through all his streams. I mean, they were entertaining and they were very informative.
Yeah. And I love way Jeff, banters and jokes and has fun. That's what social media is all about. Just have fun and and enjoy it.
Right, exactly.
Not be like backstabbing each other and
Backstabbing each other, going and making fucking group rooms and talking shit on each other. There's no reason why people need to do that shit.
Right. Oh,
No bullshit in the fucking world.
Nick's back. We can't talk about him anymore. So
No, I encourage that. I need trolling training. Okay, Jeff's condition. It's pretty awful. It's something called autonomic neuropathy, which is like it's a hyper aggressive version of MS essentially. It essentially strips off the myelin sheath of his nerves, and it's degenerative. And generally, people that get diagnosed with it, unfortunately, get diagnosed late because it's super hard to detect. When he told me years ago, I looked it up, and it was as bad as he made it out to be. Like, it's most people that get it don't last past 10 years, and almost every time people get it caught late because, again, it masks itself with just kind of vague symptoms at first. It's super hard to detect, and from what Jeff and I talked about, like in terms of like the research behind it, most of the research money gets funneled into MS research, which granted that's good, but that's not helping like this really aggressive version of it. He's been battling this for years, unfortunately, and yeah, it's brutal. It's long. Like, it takes its time to make you as miserable as possible, and every ounce of it sucks. So yeah, I mean that's kind of the bare bones version of it. Like, he's gone through so many different tests and shit, and they thought it was something else at one point. Turns out it wasn't. Again, because testing for it, it has very vague symptoms, and you don't find out about like how dire you are until Well,
It hits
probably,
you.
till it's almost run its course. So, yeah, I mean, it sucks because I did just meet Jeff like not too long ago. I enjoy every fucking conversation I've had with him. Like he's just fucking awesome to talk to, and yeah, I mean
Really
that's
cool.
one of the reasons why I love streaming with him. Is like, dude, he's just fun to talk to, and I mean, honestly, I like just squeezing in a little bit of joy, like a little bit of joy, a little bit of fun. Let's talk about some goofy shit. Let's talk about some metal.
Yeah,
Just
he's real fun. Because
yeah,
I can be in a down mood, and
Yeah.
it's like he tears me up. You
yeah.
know.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
invited me into that whole circle, and that was awesome. I met a lot of fucking awesome people there. So yeah, here we go. Damages all the systems you need to live: heart rate, BP, digestion, breathing, swallowing, urinating, vision, defecation. All the systems go haywire until organ failure. Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Serious
it's an
stuff, man.
absolute motherfucker.
How's it going, metal piano music? We're not ignoring you, man.
Yeah. Well, it's fine. Change a bit of subject, eh?
Yeah,
Just put him down. Just put him
he said it
down.
was he said it was cool if I got you guys up to speed. I figured I'd
Yeah.
do my best. I mean there's like I said, I looked it up on Wikipedia and some different forums and shit, and was like, dude, wow,
Yeah.
like it's a bleak,
Yeah.
fucking nasty
Disease.
disease.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right,
Well,
man.
there goes my joy now. It's all
Yeah.
sucked off.
Dude,
Yeah.
I mean, while you're here, Jeff, I'm gonna make it a point to keep you entertained with loads of dick jokes and irreverence, and you're gonna fucking chuckle. God damn it!
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
That's all here for you, Jeff. We're all here for you.
do what the hell we
And
do
we're gonna-
best.
and keep listening to Five Finger Death Punch. That will cheer you up.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, there we go. Let's all send him a copy of Five Finger Death Punch in the mail. I'm sure he'd appreciate that, and I'd be I'd be off his friends list and unsubscribed in a heartbeat. But I would understand.
Right, man.
I'm hoping I get lots of heavy drugs and slip into a coma at the end. It's either that or a major heart attack or a stroke. Likely way to go. Yeah. Yeah. If you want to laugh, Jeff, and well, I mean, you might want to turn it down in the hospital because there's a lot of fucking F-bombs. I'm pretty sure I say fuck this band multiple times. Yeah, watch it. You'll get some laughs. You'll probably appreciate some of the references too. I made a lot.
It was quite entertaining.
I got a minimal amount of haters too.
I thought about doing a review on that new Five Finger Death Punch, just making it 30 seconds, like
It's
right
so
in front
bad.
of a toilet. Just something simple.
Yeah.
It's again, like I'm shocked. I'm like, because these are adults that put this out, and there were tons of people involved in the production, the promotion, and all of them said, "Sure."
Yeah.
In juvenile lyrics. Well, I mean, you got to sell a product. You got to sell a product to the stupid people.
Oh, dude, like,
Unfortunately,
dude, the diehards that have been, they were going after me in the fucking comments, like, wow, like,
you're a liberal.
dude, no, they were, dude, they're like, there's not a single fucking bit of punctuation in any of their fucking statements. It's one run-on sentence and fucking misspelled shit. It's like, I even says like, dude, did you have a stroke halfway through writing this? What the fuck?
Right.
Like,
I know we're
seriously.
talking about last night's stream, but yeah, I can imagine.
It's ridiculous. Like, what one of them said, like, you and your buddy aren't that good looking either, so why are you making fun of them? I was like, well, I'm sorry you're not attracted to me. What the
Right.
what?
Exactly, dude.
Like, seriously, I dare you to make less sense. Hey, no problem, man.
Hey, man, we're here for you, dude. No
Yeah,
matter
dude.
what. we love the fact that you're real too. You know,
You're a good one, dude. And you have
Jeff, one thing, don't chase the nurses around, okay? Keep your hands to yourself.
or do, you know,
Or
just be tactful about it. We get you one of those old man canes with the mirror at the bottom. I used to remember seeing those at Spencer Gifts.
oh jeez,
Yeah, that place was fun.
reminds me of when I broke my leg back in 2017. I was in the hospital. I was literally flirting with the nurses.
I will break the other leg just to stay here longer. It's like, okay, that's enough out of you. Like, oh, come on. Well, all right, give me meds then.
Right. Oh man.
Wish
Hell yeah, dude. We all hate fakes, dude.
dude, God. Like I said, I was talking to my buddy because on Mondays we usually go over my buddy's place. We've been watching The Boys season 3. Holy shit, man! That show is fucked up on so many levels, but it's so goddamn good. But yeah, I was telling him about like, dude, I had heard about how toxic the Five Finger Death Punch fans, which I guess they call themselves knuckleheads. That's
Knuckleheads.
yeah, no, that's their name. Like one of them said, we call ourselves knuckleheads. Like you do that.
I wonder
said,
why.
like, oh, I one upped him and said, I was like, oh no, I call you guys the DP because you guys get death punched. So a bunch of bros circling around talking about how many times they've been DP'd, right? That's what you guys do. I don't think he got it, but I don't think this dude gets much. So
Jeff, I'll send you my Avenged Sevenfold album.
Oh, he's got the Avenged Sevenfold album.
Isn't
that the one?
How
Yeah, that's
I'd listen to them any day over Five Finger Death Punch.
That's kind of like their
Yeah.
black metal black album imitation album.
Yeah,
Very-
for sure.
It does sound a lot like the black album.
very Metallica, yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, it sounds so much like the Black Album that I'm surprised Lars didn't sue him.
This
There's
means
one,
basically sad
there's
but
one
true.
track on there that sounds like Sad But True. I forget what it is.
Yeah, this means war.
I'll be back, guys.
Like basically their version of Sad but True.
So, yeah, this is a great. This is my only Sevenfold album I have. My sister sent this to me.
Well, I specifically tell people not to get me music anymore. I was like, dude, just trust me. I'll go out and I'll find it. Like let that be my, because there's a good chance you get something I already own, or like, because I brought it up in the Five Finger Death Punch review. It was like they had 2 of the Five Finger Death Punch albums that I have were gifts. I don't talk to that person much anymore. Like I already told you I didn't like this one. I got you both of these. I'm like, cool.
That's always
Have you
the
got
worst
this
when you're
album
like
yet?
known.
I still got to get that. I got to look in some distros around here to see if they actually have it.
If you don't, I got an extra copy.
I almost want it for the cover alone. Like that is such a gloriously awesome cover.
Yeah, if you can't find it, give me your address on Facebook, and I'll send you a copy.
I'll tell you what, I'm actually.
All right.
Because I know it's not available in America. Only the vinyl is in America.
Let's see.
Ooh, Nocturnal Rites. That's a great band. Just
Metal.
applying the Speed King here.
Yeah, I like their first album when it was a bit more death metal. When they were a bit more death
Yeah,
metal.
I heard they started out as a death metal before morphing into like a power metal band.
Yeah, but their first album was great. I've heard the first album; it was just brilliant death metal.
I can imagine.
Yeah. It's Pizza Death, right?
Yeah, with a DEATH, not the DETH as in Megadeth.
Okay. So as in like regular death.
Regular death.
All right. Let me try. I'm checking on a metal detector. It goes through 320 North American shops and distros and shit. So let's see what my odds are.
Take care of Jeff, man. We love you, dude.
Yeah, you take
We'll
it
be
easy,
thinking
buddy.
about it, man.
Take care, man.
Take
Dude,
Talk
get
to you
some rest
soon,
if you can.
Talk to you soon. Talk to you soon, buddy.
Let's see. Yeah, nothing. So yeah, nothing in the U.S. distros for that just yet.
Okay, I don't think you'll get it in America. So send me your address and I'll send you a copy.
Dude, man, the shipping on that's gonna be fucking ridiculous, man. Are you sure?
Yeah, it is.
Well, I think one CD probably cost me about $20, probably.
Man, are you sure?
Where's Pizza Death
Yeah.
from? Are they not from?
They're from Australia.
Yeah, from
Oh,
Sydney. They're from no, not Sydney, Melbourne.
We're friends on
Melbourne.
Facebook, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll say it in American. Melbourne.
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 Melbourne. You guys say Melbourne, right? I know we say fucking we say all sorts of shit, just fucking ass backwards. Like I got what I got chewed out by someone for saying, like, someone said like Louisville. I was like, it's Louisville. I was like, there's an S. I was like, shut up. I'm like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, really. I hate when people do that. They feel like they gotta correct you. Like, oh no, this is the right pronunciation. It's spelled like this. It's pronounced like this. They gotta be like so fucking dickhead about it.
Dude, like anytime like I have like a foreign band with like, especially Finnish names. Oh my god, dude. Finnish is ridiculously hard. Like I just look at it, it's like, man, my brain already fucking quit. Like this is hard.
Even Norwegian, when black metal bands write in Norwegian and in that sort of medieval font.
Yeah,
Right.
and then you sprinkle in
That's hard to
there's
read.
umlauts on everything. So I was like, how do I say any of this? I don't know.
You know,
I
like the other day.
at this point, like us mispronouncing shit in our channel is almost endearing. Like someone, it was whatever the French track was in the new Soil Work. I gave it a whirl. I failed, but it was, oh, you got like half of it right. Then you butchered the back half, like 50%. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
on,
I'm just
on,
kind
this
of.
album, in French. It's got some French songs in it, like Escorte, Funbre.
That might be it. Oh no, Funebre.
Funbre. Yeah, it's got that. And it's got Esprit de la Sille. What the fuck, you know? I'm trying to pronounce these fucking names.
Dude,
You know,
it's tricky. I mean, that's that's part of it though. Like, I have managed to like learn a couple of things, at least in terms of how to say stuff properly. But man, like, it's tough. And luckily, like most fans are pretty cool about it. It's like, you give it a whirl.
Yeah, because like I watch YouTube. Like yesterday when Ben was saying Palmyra, we have a Palmyra here in Perth.
God, there was a band I was going over. Oh yeah, that Flesh Rot. I forgot there's another Flesh Rot, and I actually own their stuff. They're like a little bit more like brutal death metal versus, this sludgy, grimy, like. I mean, it's kind of close to Bolt Thrower, or not. Well, yeah, it's kind of close to Bolt Thrower because I was going to say Frozen Soul, and that's pretty much Bolt Thrower too. But yeah, I forgot there's another one too. I was like, fuck, man. And so I had to like paraphrase, like, it's not this Flesh Rot, it's this Flesh Rot. So,
well, the other day I was looking at a band called Reaper, because there's a Reaper here in Australia that just came out with their debut album, and I went on to Metal Archives. And there's another 12 Reapers. You're trying to think, Reaper. There's Reaper. There's two Reapers in Australia. One's a thrash metal crossover band, and another one is a blackened metal punk band. And you're trying to look, Reaper. Oh, there's about five or six in Germany called Reaper. In Brazil, there's a band called Reaper.
I mean, yeah, at a certain point, like, it becomes difficult to come up with an original fucking name because
Right.
someone's already thought of it. Like, dude, like there was when my buddies had they were doing like a stoner kind of like sludgy stoner metal band, and they had like some really wild names, and we were shocked that some of them were already taken. Dude, I felt like that was like some truly awesome off the top of my head shit. It's like, yeah, no, it's taken. It's like, well, fuck.
I love those doom metal because here I like it. The other day I was listening to some Aussie sludge metal bands, and some of the names they come out. There's one called something snail, you know, it's like slow moving snail or something like that, or, you know.
I mean, that's accurate for fucking
You
like
know,
stoner doom.
Yeah,
it's
all these weird names like Magic Mushroom, Carpet Ride, you know.
Yeah, I got one by I forget where they were from. The Mushroom River Band. They're like
I've heard of them.
yeah. It's kind of hard to find their shit. I got a Japanese one called Eternal Elysium, which is really fucking good. Actually, one we went over this year that I still go back and jam. Telekinetic Yeti.
Yeah, I've seen that names on Facebook.
Dude, they're good. They're really it's a 2-man band, and like this guitarist, I guess he's definitely got like some wild ass fucking rig, but the tones that dude generates, fuck, dude, it's so crispy and sludgy and filthy, and it's not all like slow too. Like there's like good up tempo moments.
Cool. Yeah, no, I think because now, like you're saying, Nick, bands today are not. There's nothing original in band names anymore, and in they're all, they're all sort of like you got like bands like Anal Cunt, Anal Blast, bands like that. You got.
I do own a little bit of Anal Blast, which there's so much context that needs to be like explained when you say that sentence out loud. It's a split we did with Cephalic Carnage.
Yeah, if you don't know Anal Blast, they're a blackened death metal band.
You're Anal Blast, or because I know
there's one in Anal Blast in Finland, Finnish.
I know the U.S. one, and they're more like just brutal death grind.
Yeah, there's one I think from Finland, which is a black metal band.
That doesn't even seem like a black metal band name. Like, unless you spelled it out a lot in Norwegian. I was like, oh, now it sounds kind of creepy. What's that translate to? Anal Blast? Oh, you guys are just perverts.
Well, it's like describing the recording quality problem.
yeah, like it's really fast and brutal. So like it's gonna fuck you up the ass really hard,
Hold on here. Jeff sent me a text.
Even my band name was taken before.
These names. Why don't bands trademark it before they you know what I mean? Say like if I said I'm going to call my band Reaper, I'll trademark it so nobody else can use that Reaper name again.
It's like Holocaust. I don't know. There might be another band out there called Holocaust.
Dude, I tried looking up Holocaust in Metalben. There's like I think it was a black metal band called Holocaust.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, with an A, Holocaust.
Holocaust.
So I'm not
like Halloween.
There's a thrash metal band called Holocaust as well. I think from the States.
Don't know who they are.
Hell, I didn't even know the band Flesh Crawl. Their old name used to be Suffocation, and then the U.S. band Suffocation took off.
And Executioner. Right. Before that they changed name to Obituary. There was a thrash Executioner, and EXE, the speed metal band, were called Executioner, so they shortened their name to EXE.
It's kind of weird that we're talking. It's kind of cool that we're talking about this because there's actually another 6 Feet Under too that came out in the early '80s. They were a traditional heavy metal band.
They were probably better.
Oh yeah,
wasn't there another band called Slayer too, and they changed their name?
SA San Antonio.
Yes. Yeah, there was a
Yeah,
Slayer
that's
from
what he
Texas.
said.
And those
you know,
guys actually, and I believe some of them guys actually went on to join Riot.
yes, the bass player, um, Van Dern, I think the bass player.
I think Dave McClain played drums for them. I could be wrong.
And
I didn't.
there's a. Go on, Josh.
It's
Oh,
like Discord. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
oh no. Yeah, Disgorge is right. I like the Mexican Disgorge a little bit more. It's more death grindy. I like Carcass Worship. So
Yeah.
Then I found
I
a
think
brutal
they're-
death metal band called a Cenotaph or Cenotaph, however you say it, and there's multiple of those too.
oh yeah, dude. I think the brutal death ones from Turkey. They're part of that.
Yeah.
Turkey has this big incestuous scene of like it's like the same members bouncing around from project to project to project.
Mexico had a cenotaph.
Yep, Cenotaf's one of them. Diabolizer, Hyperdontia. God, there's
There's a lot. There's a lot.
there's a lot. Well, Burial Invocation. All these bands have a lot of the same members. So I mean, it's this Turkish death metal scene that they got that everyone's fucking just like, let's just change around the logos. Like, yeah, but why do we need to do that? It's like, well, we can just call it a different band this time. We're playing literally the same shit though.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Cenotaph. I know the other Cenotaph, the one from Mexico, because that's Daniel Corchado. That's where he started, and then he joined. He started doing the Chasm, and then he joined Incantation for a little bit and was on my favorite album by him, Diabolical Conquest.
Here's something people may not know. There's actually another Iron Maiden too that came out in the late '60s.
And the true Iron Maiden, they were called. The real Iron Maiden.
Clearly, that worked out really well for him.
Which I actually didn't know that till somebody posted on Facebook in a group room I was a part of at the time.
And,
I think there was a band in the '70s too called Death.
Yes, an all African American band.
I think they were from Ohio.
I think you're thinking of Black Death.
Oh, Black Death. All right, no, yeah. All right. That's the different one. Yeah, that other band Death was more punk and hardcore, though. I think.
Yeah, they were good band. Good band. If you like Bad Brains,
I love Bad Brains.
you'll love. And also, I got a fact for you. You know, there was another Blitzkrieg before the from America. They had only one 6-track EP on Roadrunner Records, and then they disappeared.
Huh. Man.
And I just ordered it as well. So.
All right, we might have somebody new joining us here for the first time live.
Oh, do we need to be an investigator?
Is she hot?
I wish it was. It's definitely not a female. That's Wyatt in the chat room here. Wyatt's Metal Life.
What?
Josh knows who he is.
Yeah.
We've known him for quite a few years,
Wyatt
actually.
Dude, I'm looking at Midnight's posting pictures from their Psycho Vegas set. Dude, I think they played a pool party.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw like pictures of I Hate God played there. There are people doing a circle pit in the pool.
It's ridiculous. Dude, Midnight is so much
insane.
fucking fun. That band is ridiculous. I love them.
What's up, Wyatt?
Yo, what's up?
Yo, what's up, man?
Welcome to the stream, man.
Thanks. Nothing.
Welcome to the stream, man.
Thanks. Nothing.
So how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream for the first time.
Thanks.
So how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream for the first time.
Is that I think your volume's up on your for the chat. You're getting a little bit of an echo. Your volume's up on your chat. You're getting a little bit of an echo.
Deja vu.
1 sec. Sorry, I'm going over a message real quick.
All right.
Sound of silence.
All right, yeah. Sorry, I had to check a message real quick. Oh. All right, yeah. Sorry, I had to check a message real quick. Oh. So what's going on?
Nothing.
What's going on?
Yeah. Do you have the stream up on your side?
I was gonna say, I think you got your
It's like an
stream
echo or something.
up. If you turn down the I was gonna say, I think you got your monitor volume where you can see us or something like that.
Yeah,
You get less of an echo.
I got it.
There you go.
Yeah.
I was
There
hearing
we go.
myself in the past.
Yeah. Ventriloquism.
Took me a while to figure it out.
That's good, man. Welcome to the stream, dude.
Yeah.
So,
Thanks.
Yeah, so we're talking about midnight.
What?
Midnight Rules. I love those dudes.
Yeah,
Just saw them not too long ago.
I can't get into them at the moment. I don't know why.
How? Like you like Venom, right?
Who?
Stop it, Frederick. You're in timeout. You're grounded. I know
Who?
that I'm younger than you, but you're
The
grounded.
only Venom I know is Venom Inc.
Honestly, I've heard a couple of the new tracks that they've been putting up for Venom Inc. It actually doesn't sound too bad.
Actually, no, I know Venom. I saw Venom live way back in the day.
That must have been fun.
Yeah, the DVD player just kept on rotating.
yeah, I haven't heard the new Venom Inc. stuff yet. I saw it posted here on YouTube, but I haven't listened to it yet.
I think they put up at least 2 tracks.
Yeah,
And
I've heard them. They're pretty good.
yeah, very
check it out.
thrashy. You know,
Well, a lot of people don't really remember too. Venom put out a couple albums too without Kronos, which
Yeah.
I guess basically the lineup from the early '90s is pretty much Venom Inc. now. From my yeah,
I think that's right. There's still a lot of bad blood there too. Like,
yeah,
I mean, I want to say I watched a bit of an interview with the Venom Inc. guys, and you know, it got a little spicy when they brought up. It's like, well, you got like 2 different versions of them. And like, we're the real one. Like, okay, here we go.
All right, take care, Gail. Yeah, Shadows of Death Records. I've known him for quite a while too.
Later, man.
Yep, Gail's the CEO of that label. It's a very underground
Venom, but this
label.
is Venom Inc. You know, it's almost this is Venom Inc. But this is Venom Primeval.
I don't know
Yeah,
that one.
yeah. That's okay. Yeah, that's the
Like-
one
like
that has. It don't have
Demolition
Chronos on it.
Yeah, it's got the Demolition Man on bass,
Yep.
Madden, and Mantis. So yeah, this is Venom Inc. But this was the last Venom album with the
I mean,
with
like the
Demolition.
the Chronos version of Venom. The last couple albums he did, I wasn't really impressed with. I'm like,
No,
just
I only
sounds like
have-
you're.
Don't go. I only have like the classic stuff.
yeah, I've got the classic stuff like
Welcome to Hell, Black Metal, and At War with Satan are the ones that I own. I have a collection of demos too.
I'm not much into Venom.
It's fun. It's kind of one. Honestly, I really like At War with Satan. Like, there's some really solid songwriting on that one.
I love this album.
Yeah, that's a
This
good
album.
album.
this album gets a lot of bad press. Possessed.
I don't think I've ever jammed that one. I know of it.
Because
I know it
it's got
too.
like 14 tracks, and people were complaining that it was too long for a Venom album. But this is a great album.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a classic.
This is probably their definitive album.
Black metal.
Dude, I don't know, man. I got such a
goofy
thing
It's a
for
goofy
Welcome to
album.
Hell.
And this is a great album. War with Satan.
That's an underrated one, dude. The title track being 20 minutes long, too, it whoops ass.
It is killer. That's probably my favorite Venom album, to be honest.
This is one of the best live albums.
Isn't that the last album they have?
Is that the last?
Eine kleine Nachtmusik.
Never jammed that one.
This is a couple of live shows they did. A great live album. Venom are one of the best bands, like in the traditional heavy metal or speed metal.
I mean, hella fucking influential, and you still hear their influence all over. Like, I mean, anytime I hear like some fast driving D beats and snarling vocals and stuff like that, it's like, yeah, that's some Venom shit, or like maybe Celtic Frost.
Yeah, you either think Venom, Celtic Frost, or maybe Discharge.
Or Motorhead.
Motorhead,
Well,
definitely.
Venom were Motorhead, really, basically, but a blackened Motorhead.
Yeah.
Pretty
I mean,
much, yeah.
They just sprinkled in more Satans. Like, oh no, we got all the sleaze too. Don't worry.
Yeah. But you know what was funny about Venom is that they never they were a joke band. It was all just in good fun. It was all just joking around, messing around, having
Oh, you
just to
can
get
definitely.
priority. So, but then I think later on, Kronos went more. I think Venom went a bit more into the black metal sort of area, sort of like the black and thrash, because Kronos sang on the Inside album. He sang on a couple of black metal albums back in the day.
Yeah.
So,
I know the one album. I know they put out an album in the mid '90s called Cast of Stone. I think.
Yeah.
I have it. It's a weird album. There's like some industrial stuff on it.
Yeah, they went industrial at that period.
Yeah. And it's the only album they did with that classic Venom lineup, and well, it pretty much disintegrated after that.
Yeah.
I mean, like Nick was saying, there's still bad blood between them guys. I mean, what over? Who knows?
I don't know.
I think it's just the Kronos was had a swelled head.
I mean, well, he in terms of like the litigation for the name, he was the one that won it. Like he has the right to tour under just Venom. They had to do Venom Inc.
Yeah.
Yeah, they called Venom.
That was like Saxon, because there was two Saxons back in the day.
Or Tank.
And
There's
Tank,
still two tanks.
those two tanks, yeah.
And the logo is they're both the same fucking logo. Like, well, I think one of them is red, one of them is yellow.
Yeah.
But they're not. But they allow each other to exist, which I think is really weird. Like, yeah, they got their tank, we got our tank. I was like,
Well, that's like English dogs as well. There's two English dogs, two versions of English dogs. There's the thrash metal version, and then they do the punk metal version. So
I don't know what. I have one English Dogs album. I'm not sure. It might be the more thrashy one.
yeah, I think I've got that one as well. The one with the fantasy cover on the front,
Let me see.
like the Lord of the Rings cover. One with the Lord of the Rings sort of inspired.
Yeah, The Thing with Two Heads is the one I have.
Oh no, I don't have that one. I got the other one before that.
Yeah, it's from 2014.
Oh, I got one. I got the '80s, one of the '80s.
Oh, so you're talking about the two Saxon thing?
No,
Actually, that's true.
dogs.
Yeah, we switched over to English dogs, but yeah, the two Saxon thing. I wasn't even aware about that one.
Yeah, there was two sections because the guitarist Oliver, sort
Yeah,
of broke off,
yeah,
and he formed his own version of Saxon, and Biff
Yep.
and the rest of the guys had their version of Saxon, but they went to court with it and everything.
right. And
So, and then
that's the shitty part about the music industry. When bands start having bad blood, or when band members start having bad blood or egos for that matter, then it's like, well, yeah, I want that name, and then you got another dude that wants that name. You know what I mean?
yeah, but like we said before, there's so many like band names that are the same on Discogs. Like I said, like there's Reaper, there's Slayer, probably about 20 different Slayers out there,
I was gonna say, like, when we did the Entombed ranking, we went over the whole Entombed,
Good,
Entombed AD, and yeah, like that wasn't necessarily an ugly soup. It was just sort of how it came about. Like, I think LG had just got him a deal with Century Media, and then it's like, well, we want to leave and we want to take the name with us. It's like, oh, okay, that sounds fun. Or Fear Factory. Jesus Christ, talk about legal fucking battles.
What happened with that? I don't know about
dude, Fear Factory, dude, that band was in turmoil. Like, after Digimortal dropped, Dino left the band, and then there was this huge beef between Dino and Burton Bell. Christian Wolbert switched to guitars for 2 albums. They picked up Byron Stroud from Strapping Young Lad.
Yep.
And they did 2 albums, and then Raymond Herrera left, and Dino came back, and then there's this long period of just all of them essentially suing for the name Fear Factory, and Burton was the one that was on every fucking album until they put out another one. So yeah.
Fear Factory AD. Why not just call it Fear Factory AD?
Dino wasn't fucking selling for anything but winning the name, and I believe they were in and out of court for like almost 5 years, I think.
Okay.
Dude,
I never heard that story before.
I
I
wonder
know
who the new singer is. I'm interested to hear who that new singer is.
They haven't really announced it.
Dino said he's not going to announce it till there's new music. Because he's like, if they just announce it, everybody's going to be like, oh, fuck this guy.
Well, dude, all right. Like, I mean, like Burton, I don't think was necessarily the best singer, but he was the guy that fit with their sound. Like, his baritone vocals can kind of be kind of flat occasionally, but he had a solid growl, and he was the guy that thought up like all the themes, like all the Man vs. Machine themes. Like, he wrote like legit scripts to all that shit.
Yeah. I
mean,
can't picture Fear Factory without him.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, he's always been like that anchor point, like the voice you're used to hearing, and I don't know. I don't know. Like, I mean, granted, like Dino's playing his chuggier than fuck style, like that's a big part of it too. But I don't know. Like, there's like you're more connected to like the themes and everything with Burton there.
Right. Exactly.
I don't know. Yeah,
it's like
that last album
without Frank. It's kind of like Suffocation without Frank, but I'm getting used to Ricky.
Ricky, dude, when they did their set at MDF, dude, that was the best set I've seen with Ricky. Like, he flat out fucking owned. He sounded like Frank. Hell, with this shaved head now, he looked like fucking Frank, except a lot taller. That dude's a tall motherfucker. But dude, they even changed around the set. They opened up with Legion of Veracity, and like as soon as that breakdown hit, fucking knuckle draggers went right for the fucking pit.
Oh, I still gotta see them, man. I wanted to see them on their last tour, but it didn't happen.
Yeah, same here. I mean, we thought about going to see him on that last tour, but it was like we're still recovering from fucking MDF, and Atheist was also on that bill too, and I really wanted to see them again. But I think Ricky's going to be a good fit. Like, I think he's the right guy. Like, I was rooting for Kevin, but Ricky's. I think he's just. I don't know. He's got more stage presence at this point. Like, I think he feels more comfortable up there. And dude, I mean, they killed it. Like, they're still like one of the tightest death metal bands you can go see in terms of like the old school.
So Chris Barnes wasn't available for Suffocation.
He was busy being kicked out of an Applebee's or something, I think.
Imagine that, Chris Barnes getting signed up with Suffocation.
Oh God,
I forget. I brought it up last time. Like he's back on Cameo doing like shit. Like Chris Barnes, like it's like, so if you pay him money, he'll get on Cameo and happy fucking birthday, suck my ass or something.
He'll just
money.
He'll just incoherently babble for like a minute while he's stoned out of his fucking mind.
Dude, that's what he did for a buddy of ours.
Is that on YouTube, Nick? On YouTube?
No, Cameo. Like Cameo is this little thing. It's like a thing where you can pay like a celebrity some money. They'll give you like a birthday shout out, promote whatever.
Oh, okay, okay.
I mean, it's pretty cool. Like in terms of metalheads on there's a lot of cool options, but there's also Chris Barnes. And I think he charges like $75 for like a fucking minute long video or some shit. It's like, dude, I wouldn't give you $7.
Fuck that. No.
Any hot female metal?
I don't know. I haven't really dug into it. Like I thought about because I was looking at ones like what if we all pulled together and got a fucking shout out from like Scotty in or something like that for Thrall. I was like, that'd be kind of cool.
That would be cool.
But he did one like because this band we know, Astralborn, really cool melodic death metal band. Joe Shred's really good friends with the drummer. He's actually one of the guys that got him into metal originally, and they paid for one from Chris Barnes, and like literally, it's just him like sitting down on the floor in a room smoking a fucking bong. And just like, this band Astralborn's fucking pretty good, I guess, and whatever. And then he just capped it off with smoke grass, need ass. It was like, wow, dude.
Yeah, Chris Barnes is just a walking marijuana joint. I mean, that's all he is.
He's a fucking parody of himself at this point. Like, I just don't fucking get it.
It's fucking weird. You go back and watch like the Cannibal interviews from way back in like 92 or 93. Sounds actually kind of functional, you know.
I think he fucking smoked himself fucking paranoid at least.
Yeah.
I just can't stand his vocals.
Chris Barnes before he had the dreadlocks.
Like, he legit was a pioneer for fucking guttural vocals. But,
he was.
The problem is, if you're first at a style, you don't necessarily know how to fucking like take care of them. Like, because there's a right way to do it, and there's definitely a wrong way. And Chris chose the wrong way. Plus, he smoked fucking cigarettes and fucking weed constantly.
Right.
Ripped up his fucking voice. But he won't admit to himself that it's like, yeah, your voice is shot, dude. Like, what are you talking about? It I sound brutal.
Even back then, there were better guys than him, like Frank Mullen, for example.
Yeah. Dude, I think Glenn Benton had a cooler fucking delay. He had those like really good high screams.
Yeah.
Right.
He still sounds good.
Dude, he fucking that we only got to catch a little bit, which is definitely why I'm going to see Deicide again on this tour, because we didn't get to see all the Legion set, but we got to see like the first 3 songs before we dipped out to go check out some more bands. Dude, fucking monstrous. Like he sounded great. Like the whole band sounded great. Ugh.
Well, I heard that Benton sounded like shit. I think Justin Horval said he sounded like shit on one of his streams.
Well,
not from what I heard. Actually, that was right when I ran into fucking Mike Hamilton from Deeds of Flesh and Exhumed. Yeah. Dude, Deeds of Flesh was fucking awesome. Like, I mean, granted, the first show they played without, Lindmark, but they fucking crushed. It's good to hear at least in 2024 MDF's coming back, because I'm fucking making my way out there again. I'm
gonna have to go in 2024.
Yeah, they said like I think they said like late 2023 they're probably start announcing bands and shit in terms of who they're pulling. So
Well, I thought I heard Milwaukee Death Fest Milwaukee Metal Fest is coming back. I thought I heard that.
Yeah,
I think
it is. I heard as well.
it's Josta. Josta fucking bought the rights to it and says, "Yeah, I want to bring this shit back." And
Shit.
he's going to be the guy bringing in bands.
Yeah, he's bringing. I think he's bringing in Five Finger Death Punch as the main band.
I don't think he'd do that.
No, he might do. He might be friends with the.
You know what? I don't think Just is probably friends with any of those dudes. I'm just gonna call it on, dude. There was one dude in the comments. He said like like some of the most savage shit. Like what was this like when Jamie Josta shouts platitudes, I get shit done. When Ivan Moody does, I want to fucking kill myself.
I hope Justin brings Dismember down because Dismember are coming back. So hopefully he'll bring them down.
If they can get them to come back, because they were, excuse me.
I know.
Well, they were pissed about the vaccine mandate, because all the bands had to be vaccinated.
Yeah, because I've heard that story that Dismember have reformed again. So
that was recent too. Like they've been defunct since what, like 2009, 2010.
Yeah, I think wasn't their last album quite bad. Their last album was quite killing. Was it Killing Machines? David,
I can't remember.
One with the robots on the cover.
Yeah, Dismember. Didn't they have an album called Hate Campaign too?
Yeah, they did.
Wasn't that their last album? I could be wrong.
Are you talking about Napalm Death?
Dismember.
Dismember. Yeah.
Hold on. I'll tell you which one. Sorry.
You right, Nick?
Went down the wrong pipe. Oh my god.
Oh. Ooh. I thought it was COVID again.
Their self-titled one. Yeah, self-titled in 2008. That was the last, as memorable. I think they broke up in like 2009. Like it was not long after that.
Josta was on some podcast where he was talking about how he wanted to do like a Cryptopsy set where all three singers are there.
Yeah, could they go? Well, there was one I liked with what's his name, the dude from New York.
Oh, DeSalvo.
DeSalvo, yeah.
Whisper Supremacy is good, yeah. And then
that
you'll beg.
Awesome.
Fucking.
And then you'll beg. No,
you'll beg for it to be over.
Dude, I wanted to like that album, but no.
Yeah, it's not.
His vocals are not
bad.
It sounds like he has like a cold or something.
And I mean, I'm not like I always get shit for I'm not the biggest Lord Worm fan. Like, yeah, granted he could do a lot of really weird noises, but I don't know, he seemed a little too wild. Like I like Matt Gakey. I think he's got a solid fucking roar.
I like him too, yeah. The self-titled especially is a really good album.
Those last two EPs were fucking
devastating. Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, if they can get all three and get all of them to get along,
I think that would be cool. But yeah.
Is he bringing in Dee Schneider?
maybe it's like a ring announcer and shit. That'd be fun. Oh my god!
Oh yeah!
I love me some Twisted Sister.
Yeah, but Dismember bounced off of MDF this year because of the vaccination thing, and so did Bloodbath, because I'm pretty sure it was Axe and Rot that was just like, no. I was like, well, okay, because we could make some fucking money and fucking go see some fans we haven't seen in a while. Yeah. But I think that was part of the reason why Axe and Rot got or left or was fired from Opeth too. You know, Michael wanted to tour, and hold on. Oh, hey, Jeff's back, so he's in the waiting room. Give me a second. I'm gonna go get more to choke on.
Cool. Look at that, Brian.
Is he in the waiting room?
I don't see him.
Did you see Jeff in there at all?
No, not yet. Just
Jeff said he's in there.
All right.
I'll be right
yeah.
back.
I got a private message. He's backstage.
All right. I'm gonna let him in now. Shit. Yeah, I see him. There he is.
Hey guys,
Hey, there he is.
I'm not gonna hog your stream or anything. I just want to let you know they let me go home, which probably I'm not sure that was a great idea, but they didn't find anything on my MRI, which was kind of concerning. So I'm not sure. They want me to check in with my GP tomorrow, and I'll probably be calling my neurologist tomorrow. But man, the guy even said to me, he's like, dude, this disease is so rare that most doctors just practice a lifetime and never see it. So, man, am I a lucky motherfucker, aren't I?
Man, hey man, we're pulling for you. Maybe that's what's doing it, dude.
Yeah, I know. It is a very rare disease in that only about 3,000 to 4,000 people are diagnosed a year, and it usually takes 6 years on average to diagnose it. Well, I'm already at like 7.5. So I've not been feeling right since like 2013. I mean, but I was very functional until the last 6 or 8 months, I'd say. So it's been, but I got to be honest with you. I was in that hospital and it really didn't look like they were that busy. And this is a very big hospital in a town of like 80,000 people, right? Yet, get this shit. They put me in a fucking hallway. Well, you saw I showed the nursing station, I think. Like, I didn't even have a private room.
Yeah.
So,
right.
That's bad, Jeff. That's like here in Australia too. People are waiting in the hallways now because you know
that's where I was in a hallway.
You know, it's bad. You know, the hospitals are getting crappy, mate. They're getting crappy hospitals. They don't give a shit. They don't give a shit,
I
mate.
agree.
Yeah. Anyway, so I did get out. Sadly, they didn't give me any drugs, so I'll have to go to my doctor for those if I want to go that route. Mainly, I was only looking for something to help me sleep just tonight, but whatever.
Jeff, did you find a nurse? She'll help you sleep. Did you find a nurse? She'll help you sleep.
Dude, my nurse is the laziest fucking chick I've ever seen in my life. She never even came over when the shift change happened and introduced herself. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, I got to piss like a racehorse, and I didn't have a bottle or anything. I wasn't going to piss in the hallway. So the bathroom was right across from me, and I'm like, excuse me, where'd my nurse go? And she's like, oh, she left. I'm your new nurse. I'm like, okay, maybe you should have come in.
Who the fuck are you? You're right.
Yeah, and not only that, and I don't mean to be mean, this is not going to be nice, so let me try to do this nicely. She was rather large, and I'm not judging her. However, she's in there with her mask on, and I hear her sniffling and snotting, and she's standing right like 2 feet from me. And she's going, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
It's like who's hiring these people?
Well, all I kept thinking was, well, if you have COVID, I now probably have COVID. So thanks for that, and thanks for not at least introducing yourself and saying, hi, I'm your new nurse, and I'm going to pollute you with COVID.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jeff, she was not the greatest. The girl when I got there was a real cutie, but like I said, man, when you're an old fuck like I am, she was probably like my daughter's age, and that just makes me feel like a skeety, skanky old man when I think things like that. So she was probably
So,
like 25. Am I?
yeah.
That's
So Jeff,
yeah.
like in the hospital, like hospitals in America, are they having problems too with like staff shortages? Like not enough nurses and doctors.
Yeah, I think they probably are. The healthcare uh, business or the healthcare field is always constantly shifting,
Yeah,
and people
It is.
chasing bucks. Because I'll tell you what, man, if you get your nursing degree, dude, no shit, I'm not kidding you. I don't know what the pay is like over in Australia, but here you can make easily 75 to 100 grand easy as
yeah,
a LPN working in a hospital. You can make serious fucking bank.
yeah. I'm
And
not sure. I'm not sure here in Australia, but
yeah, like
you know,
like
I think
You back in a
most of the
I'd
minute,
be
nurses,
guys.
surprised.
most of the nurses that are LPNs make anywhere from $35 to $55 an hour. So that's good money. I have no idea about the doctors. You got to go through your residency and all that
Yeah,
shit. But
yeah.
but yeah, it's not it's a very lucrative field. So hey guys, I'm gonna walk inside. I'm gonna just mute myself. I'll talk to you in a few minutes. Okay,
No worries.
I'll be back.
All good.
Man, that must suck.
So Wyatt,
Yeah,
tell me about yourself, mate. Where are you from and that?
I'm from Las Vegas.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the Fat Finger Death Punch City.
Oh, you're not one of the band members, are you?
No. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
good.
26.
Because I know,
What?
yeah, I will see you on chat. You know, I know. I think you're a musician, aren't you?
Yeah, I play guitar.
Oh, cool. You play with
Yeah,
Josh?
no.
No, not
Yeah, he's,
not
Me,
yet.
Ryan,
Anyway,
yeah, we're not.
me, Ryan, me, Ryan, and Josh have known each other for probably 4 years at least, which is pretty interesting.
Yeah,
It's been about 4 years since 2018, I believe.
well, 2018 is when I got on social media. So
Yeah, it's around the same time. Yeah. What's up, Ryan? Are you still there, Ryan?
he has it on mute.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm currently taking care of something real quick.
All right, man. We just
Should
didn't
be.
want you to feel left out, dude.
No, it's all right. I just got done talking, hanging out with a friend on my Xbox, so figured I'd come in here because I was seeing that the stream popped up. I'm like, I'm done talking with my friend on Xbox. Let's come in, join this.
Oh yeah, man. Totally.
Yeah, nice to finally see or be in a stream with you for the first time ever. Why? It's nice to finally be in a stream with you.
Yeah, yeah, the same.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I wish I could have my face shown, but my camera on my phone is having problems. So it's not until I get my brand new laptop that I'll be able to show my face again.
Yeah, I'm shy too. I don't know if you're shy, but
No, I'm not.
yeah.
But you're amongst family, man. You can't be shy.
I've been shy nearly almost all my life, Ben.
Dude, I'm pretty shy too, to be honest.
Hey, Nick.
What's up?
Not much. We're just playing on Xbox. It's all y'all were streaming. I'm like, after I'm done hanging out with my friend on Xbox, I figured I'd come and join y'all.
Man, you sound like you're talking through a drive-through speaker right now.
I got my fan on, but I got earbuds at the very least. So
It's very crackly.
Yeah.
Is that
Sounds like you're underwater.
Is that fixed better?
Damn.
Is that better?
No, it sounds like it's the microphone. Like it's
You got
Oof.
Frederick there. You got Frederick there with the Hugh Hefner robe on.
Yeah, no,
I was
it's
thinking,
Fucking
fucking cold. It's fucking cold here, so I got my.
is it winter there?
yeah.
Yeah,
It's getting-
yeah, winter, yeah, getting close to spring, so then summer's around the corner.
Yeah.
I love the
Yeah.
summer.
Dude, what's the
Summer.
temperature there
Summer.
right now? What's
I
the
said when all-
temperature there right now?
All hot girls come out with their little skimpy little.
Oh boy.
I mean, everything. Your warm months are our fucking cold months usually, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you know America is backwards. You're
Oh,
backwards.
yeah,
like,
we're backwards.
you're backwards.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah.
We are.
We probably use the metric system like a bunch of heathens.
Yeah,
That's about
you
it.
use Fahrenheit. You use Fahrenheit over there, don't you? Fahrenheit.
Yeah, we use
Or,
Fahrenheit.
Probably is Fahrenheit.
Yeah, it's Fahrenheit. Yeah.
we use Celsius.
So what would it be right now in Fahrenheit?
Well, here it's 18 degrees Celsius.
So that's about
Celsius is warmer, right?
Zero isn't 0.32 because that's freezing, right?
so what would 18 be?
I would. I'm not fucking look it up.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. That's gotta be
There you go.
I mean-
18 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit. It is 64.4 degrees Fahrenheit.
I'd
too
kill
bad.
for it to
That's
be
around
64 degrees right now, dude. Fuck this heat wave.
That's
man.
not cold, dude. Come on.
We're not
It's
just
actually
getting,
reasonably. It's reasonably cold.
Yeah. I mean,
tonight.
yeah, it
It's
is.
cool tonight. Let me see. It's actually no. It's 65 tonight here in Ohio.
I'd say it's probably. I haven't even looked.
Yeah, it's 68 in New York right now.
We
Yeah,
haven't-
65
But this
degrees here.
summer's been really hot, though.
Right now.
Yeah, well, I think our old heat wave pushed off to you, but let's see.
90 where I am.
And we're gonna get back up into the upper 80s here, but yeah, we almost had tornadoes Sunday.
Yeah, you guys need to
Oh,
catch
wow.
up with all these.
Yeah, it's 60. I'm sorry, 67 here.
It's,
But we're not all. We're,
got back
yeah,
now. Dude.
Yeah, it's 90 where I am.
Ooh,
Shoot.
If it was 90
Holy-
degrees here in Australia,
Wait.
Australia would burn.
is it night there?
Yeah,
Where?
It's 90 at night. Where are
Yeah.
you?
I live in Las Vegas.
Oh, all right. Well, at least it's
Well,
a
then-
dry heat, right?
Yeah,
Humid and dry.
Oh, man.
like if Australia had 90 degrees Celsius, fuck,
Yeah, you,
everything would be burning.
yeah, you just go outside and die immediately.
Yeah, you would. Yeah.
But then again, I mean, you can just get eaten by a crocodile or bit by a fucking snake and just, I'll just die right here. This is fun.
Or you can get eaten by a snake.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
a
you get
funnel,
the-
or a funnel
those
web
big-ass
spider.
ball of pythons.
What's
Yeah.
Frederick?
Hey,
Frederick,
it
what
was
are
like
those,
116 earlier this summer.
oh,
Frederick, what are
yeah,
those?
it does get hot out.
What are those terrifying spiders down there? Funnel weaver or funnel web or
Funnel webs.
Well, we've got the funnel web. We got the Jeff web. We got the black. I don't think we have the black widow here. I can't remember.
You guys got the redback. That's the same. It's the same species.
Well, is it?
Oh,
Red black. Oh,
Well, it's the same like genus. Like that's
Okay.
just it's the redback is a more powerful black widow.
I'll tell you, if you want to have redback, chuck it on a spit and roast it. Oh, beautiful! With a bit of hot chili sauce,
Get
bit
the
of
fuck
green
outta here.
salad, and
Get the-
I figured the
Yeah, I
fucking
don't
Metalben
want to
makes
be.
it
I
taste
wouldn't want to. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in Australia in the summer. I wouldn't even last.
Ryan, Ryan, are you beaming in from Saturn? You've got that Saturn.
Let me try again.
I'd like fries with that, please. Bacon
Sorry,
fries.
bro.
Well,
That
well,
fries.
in
It
America,
does sound like a
you eat
drive-through.
tarantulas, don't you? In America, you eat tarantulas.
Actually, I've seen people eat them before. I mean, we have suckers with scorpions in them. I've seen those.
Is it better
Uh,
now?
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better.
Now it
Better.
sounds
Yeah.
good,
Oh,
man.
okay. Thank
Sounds
God.
great,
Hey,
dude.
hey, Frederick. The only
Yeah.
time I'm ever gonna eat a scorpion is on the very last day I'm drawing breath, or not a scorpion, a tarantula. Fuck those things. I fucking
Yeah.
hate spiders.
Dude,
Hate spiders.
I watched someone actually. They went to the rainforest down in South America. They found the bird-eating spider, the Goliath
Oh
Those
yeah.
tarantula.
giant
Fucking
things.
Oh, the
huge.
They
Goliath.
cooked it. They cooked this thing and they ate it like crab
Fuck
legs and
that.
shit.
Fuck that.
And he says like
Fuck
it
that.
actually doesn't taste too bad, but you gotta make sure you peel it off because the fucking giant thick insect hairs would get in there. Like,
Ugh, God.
Ugh.
I must be the only person that's not scared of spiders.
I hate
don't-
them.
I'm scared of snakes. I'm terrified of fucking.
I'm
snakes.
not. I like snakes. They
Snake.
don't scare me.
I'm
See, I
scared
like
of
snakes too.
Ugh, no, nope, bro.
I hate snakes.
Fact.
I'm-
In fact, get this, Nick.
Don't
This
don't
is-
you don't you do a snake joke at that angle.
No, hang on, no.
Oh
No.
shit!
No, I actually owned a 6-foot boa constrictor
Ugh,
named Hiss. Hiss.
no.
Jeff,
No?
you know what the girls call me?
Oh
Big
God.
boa.
Yeah, right. Big boa.
Big boa. Okay.
I think Frederick, I think they actually call you tiny garter snake.
Probably. Probably.
A little worm.
Oh shit!
Frederick
Oh,
the
hey,
inchworm.
Yeah.
Yo.
It's good to see you laughing, mate. It's good to see you laughing.
Yeah,
listen, man. If I don't laugh,
You cry.
listen. I know what's coming, guys, and I don't want to belabor it, but I know what's coming, and I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm fucking scared shitless, but I don't believe in God, so it's kind of hard to reach out to something like that and and do the whole. What do they call that, Nick? When you preacher.
Last rites or
no,
confession or
when you suddenly reach out to God when all the other times you
Oh yeah,
shown it.
I know what you mean. Yeah, I can't think of the name.
Where it's your last resort and you go, okay, well now I'll believe. I can't do that, but
Yeah.
I will tell you, man, it's as I've said, I'm not scared of being dead, because once you're dead, you're dead. You don't really know what the fuck's going on, I would assume. It's just that 5 minutes of dying that kind of scares the shit out of me.
Yeah.
So that's the scary part. So I have to talk
a
little low. I have to talk a little lower because I'm out in the kitchen right now.
Oh. Well, generally they say like it's the chemical dump essentially. Like you will like all the stuff in your spleen and what's stored in your body. Yeah, all that DMT essentially. I guess it goes right there. It's like this vivid hallucination, which is why people always say they see like the light at the end of the tunnel.
Right.
Could be a fun trip. I don't know. You don't know until you're there, and then by the time you're there, you can't tell anybody.
That's the good point. You can't tell anybody. It'd be nice if we knew, but we just don't till we're there. So anyway, I'm not suffering harboring any illusions that but I do appreciate you guys listening to me when I popped in there, and I didn't put you through looking at my urine. So
that was so nice of you.
Nick got to see that. Nick's gotten to see my urine.
It was a little bit of shake to it too. So look at that.
Hang on, Nick's not only gotten to see my urine, but he's also gotten to see me in red boxer shorts too.
Were those boxers? Those weren't boxers. I'm pretty sure those were pretty tight. Those were snug.
They were boxer briefs. Boxer briefs. They weren't thong and they weren't tighty whities.
We were middle of a normal stream and we were talking, and then Jeff was like, "Oh, I got to go get something," and he gets up and he wasn't wearing like shorts. He was wearing they were the brightest red too. And
Yeah.
Jacob, the Upside Down Church, and I saw him vividly. We both like looked at each other. It was like,
Well,
is he weird that he just flashed everyone watching?
I think
well,
it
at
was
least
Chuck.
nothing
I think
was
Chuck.
hanging out. At least nothing was hanging out.
No,
Nope.
no, I wasn't.
Nope.
hanging out.
Nope, because I would have like, man, those things. You need some new undies because there might have been a hole.
Yeah.
Little extra ventilation. I'm not talking about like the standard dick hole in there.
Oopsie. Sorry about that, guys. I did really feel bad. Chuck was traumatized by that.
Well, no, I feel like you guys are closer now. I feel like we're all closer because of that.
Probably.
So there was like a urine milkshake involved too.
No.
Well, I was open to like, just remember that is the thing you pee in. Like, don't reach for that. And I was like, man, I'm thirsty.
Yeah. No, I didn't do that.
Jeff,
What's that?
Jeff thought it was a water bottle, so he had a swill of it.
Okay. Hang on. You guys didn't hear this story before? I think Nick's heard this story before. I'm gonna lay it out there, boys. I'm gonna just lay it out there. Not that. A couple years ago, I want to say maybe 2007, somewhere in that range. I was on this drug for anxiety that I went off of, and nobody told me that my body was going to go through severe withdrawal. And one of the things I had to do was I had to constantly pee, like constantly. Like during the night, I might have to piss 7 times every hour, so I barely slept. So I finally was like, fuck this. I'm not getting up every fucking 25, 30 minutes. I'm going to get a bottle, and I'm just going to piss in the bottle. And by a bottle, I'm talking like a Tropicana bottle or something, right? Yeah. So at one point, I'm actually really out, and I wake up, and I'm thirsty as a motherfucker, and I reach over to where I thought I had a bottle of Tropicana. It wasn't Tropicana. Let me just put it that way, okay? But let me just say one thing to you. If Bear Grylls can drink his piss, so can I, motherfucker. So there, eat that.
Well,
dude. All right, you want to out Bear Grylls?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you do. You ever see the whole video where he squeezed fucking water from a giant elephant turd?
Yeah, I'm not going there.
This is the most wretched fucking thing I think I've ever seen. Like, he was like, oh, well, you can get water from this. Like, I don't really think you should put that giant turd. And he held it up and he fucking squeezed.
Yep.
Water.
I remember it. He's done some weird ass shit, and like he eats grubs and fucking bizarre bullshit. I'd never eat half the shit he put in his mouth.
I think elephant turd water fucking that tops everything.
Well, I will tell you this. For those of you that have not tasted your own piss, I'm assuming that's all of you.
Yes,
I've done drunk before.
It's kind of as bad. It's kind of as bad as you would envision it, to be honest with you.
I thought it's pretty fucking bad.
Here's the other thing. This is just a tip from me, okay? It doesn't really quench your thirst. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, at least we know you're pro recycling. That's the message here.
But people say that drinking, if you're in the desert and you need to drink your own pee if you're stuck in the desert.
Yeah.
To keep you hydrated.
That's where I saw it.
Drink your own piss to survive.
That's where I saw it from Bear Grylls. But the problem with that is you can't do that long because there's so much salt in your piss.
Yeah.
You'll actually your electrolyte balance will be way off, and then you'll actually die of having too much salt. So I only did it once. It was a one time. That was it. Don't do that.
You know what? That's enough. I think the worst I ever had was like picking up a beer that had been open and just to get a drink, and there was like 4 cigarette butts in it. That's horrible.
That's horrible. I did that one time too. That's horrible.
Yeah,
honestly,
you don't forget that taste.
Honestly,
No,
Nick, I'd rather drink my piss than drink that. I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I would take a swig of piss over cigarette beer.
I wouldn't take a swig either.
No, okay. You got me. You got me there,
Jeff. I think there's more options here.
Well, Jeff's going to market it, aren't you, Jeff? You're going to put it in a bottle and put Metal Madness 66 piss beer.
So here's a funny story. When we did the Opeth thing, remember, Nick, when we did the big Opeth thing? The deep dive, the Opeth deep
Yeah,
dive.
all 7 hours of it.
Yeah. Was it only 7? I thought it was like 9.5. Anyways.
I thought it was like 7.5.
No, it was close to 8. But anyways, some dude, I must have told that story on that stream because, or something, because some guy came on and his name's Emerson Hoff. Do you ever see his name anywhere in your comments?
Sounds familiar.
He's okay. I mean, he seems like an okay dude, and he's got pretty good taste. But I don't know. He was just, I guess he was in a rank mood, and he's like, "Hey, next time do a better band." And I'm like, "Hey, bud, it's my channel. I'll do who the fuck I want to do on it." And he's like, "Well, okay, yeah, man, whatever, dude. Like, it's YouTube. Just lighten up." And I'm like, "Bro, just don't be a dick. You know, there's got to be something you'll like that I do." Anyways. He comes back with, "Well, it was all worth it listening to you, the story about you drinking your own piss." So, you don't remember?
I don't remember you bringing that up. I mean, we were. I mean, I know towards the end we're like, Jesus Christ, how long are we going?
Right. Yeah, it was.
But
it was towards the end. I don't remember exactly where in the stream, but I did tell that one other time. So I have no shame. Clearly.
I would take that story and bury it deep down inside of me. Like, no one needs to ever know this. I don't want to know this.
Okay, all right.
Do you ever
So
get like
guys,
you tell a story and get like the phantom flavor in your tongue?
I can see tomorrow on YouTube. Ben will have like a little banner saying, "Hey, stop on by our stream from last night. Jeff talked about drinking his piss."
Dude, that's a good tagline though.
Hell yeah.
Well, we should have
Ben,
a challenge.
Ben, you have my permission. You can go ahead and tell anybody you want. I don't give a fuck. It is.
Metal movies. Jeff drank his piss once. It was pretty weird.
Metal, tough metal, thrash metal, and Jeff drinking his piss live on stream.
And he seems
Sunday.
He seems to kind of think it was funny.
Jeff will pee in a bottle and he'll drink it live on stream.
No.
I'd probably give me over 1,000 viewers.
I mean, ugh. Yeah, but they'd probably ask you to do it again. It's like, wait, hold on. Drinking piss is just the start. What else does he do?
Yeah. Come on, man.
Yeah.
No, that's the end of that story. It ends right there. That's
dude, it definitely ends right there. It's like, come on, man.
I wouldn't do a autopsy shit fun cover.
Just play a drinking game.
We could make that with like one of those giant Tootsie Rolls.
It does look like it, doesn't it? It kind of does.
It does. It looks like they just kind of like twisted it a little bit.
Yeah, I always thought that too when I saw that. I was like, is that real? That doesn't look
I hope
real.
it is.
I think it is.
Well,
who knows?
I've seen some album covers that have it's a band called from America. Oh, they're a hardcore band. Waco Jesus. Some of their album covers, you know, you see people shitting in other people's mouths and peeing and that sort of shit.
That's fucking raw. That's just.
I mean,
raw.
look at it. That could be a Tootsie Roll. That could be one of the big Tootsie Rolls.
Yeah,
that's what I thought too when I first saw it. I thought that's
what
it
I
was.
hoped when I first saw that.
Yeah.
Tootsie Roll.
Then again, you got G.G. Allen.
Yeah, you pee on his audience. Yeah.
Dude, you'd be lucky if he just peed on you, man. He would smear shit on his body and run around the crowd.
And apparently, he fucked women on stage and all kinds of crazy shit.
He was a very mentally ill dude.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't care what you call performance art. There's grotesque, and that's what that is.
Yeah. He said for his final thing that he wanted to do was he wanted to fucking like kill an audience member or something like that. Like he legit said that. Like, and then I remember someone was actually talking about that and said, "Fortunately, he died of an overdose." It's like, wow, that is a weird sentence to hear. Fortunately, he died of an overdose.
It's like, really?
Like, wow. So
I don't know if you guys have ever seen it, but there's quite a bit of footage out there of some of his shows, and one in particular where they leave the venue, and then they're walking through New York, and he's covered in shit. And people are thronging to him. It's like those people were not right in the head, man.
No.
No.
His fans were fucking weird. Although I think a lot of them got off on the exhibitionist weirdness that, you know, he would push himself to. But man, wasn't he on Phil Donahue once?
Yeah, I think he was.
on. He was on. I want to. Wasn't he on?
Or was it Springer?
He was. No, he was on multiple ones. I remembered.
I think the weirdest show I've been to is Guar.
I mean, Guar is always entertaining, but at least you know all the fluids are fake.
Yeah,
Right,
just goofy.
G.G. Allen, that there was nothing fake about that.
No, he was messing with real shit and real piss and real cum and ugh. Fuck that.
I think it's the Jenny Jones show.
Or either that or like Sally Jesse Raphael. Like it was
one of them.
Yeah.
Donahue? Was it Donahue?
Yeah, Donahue.
Oh. And
Yeah,
he
he was on
came
Donahue.
on. It was Donahue?
Yeah.
Maybe it was
I'm pretty sure. No, wait. Or was it Geraldo? Geraldo, that was it. Geraldo.
You know what? It
That
could
might
have
have
been.
been it.
Geraldo. I was
That-
thinking it could have been.
That makes entirely too much sense.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
it
can
was
find
Geraldo.
it on YouTube.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
out there.
I've watched
You can
him on
find it.
YouTube, and yeah, dude, that dude.
Yeah, he came out on stage with some fucking teenage girl. Yeah, I'm one of G.G. Allen's whatever the fuck, you know.
Whores.
Well, yeah.
You've made your parents so proud. I just want to
G.G. Allen owns,
Actually-
G.G. Allen owns me or some shit, weird crap. It's like,
I think
whoa.
the actual terminology, Ben, is cum bucket.
I mean, she's probably proud. She probably wear the
you know,
t-shirt that said it.
Isn't that a bad name? Cum Bucket?
I'm sure. It is.
Probably.
Probably is. Yeah.
Isn't
I'm
that
pretty
isn't
sure
that
probably
where
is.
isn't that where Mr.
Slang
Krabs
name, something.
isn't that where Mr. Krabs and SpongeBob hang out at the cum bucket? Oh no, it's a chum bucket. Never mind.
You were so close.
Yep.
But you know what?
Well,
We're gonna change it.
but here's the thing. My kids haven't been kids for 15 years, so I'm going on an old man's memory at this point. You know what I mean?
Dude, the stuff that gets talked about at my mom's dinner table when John and I are over there.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, she keeps up with it. Like she's heard pretty much all the filthy shit that I've said, and it's like you can't even make me blush anymore.
Who's this? Your mom?
Yeah, my mom.
Oh man. Now, now this is the difference between your mom and my. How old's your mom, Nick?
My mom is 69. Well, she'll be 69
that's right.
here in
That's right.
5 days.
Yeah, you told me that the other night. So my mom is 78. I think she just turned 78 in April, I think. And my mom gets really pissed off and offended when I use the F-bomb around her because I guess she thinks it's offensive, and yet she uses it herself when she's pissed. You know what I mean? So figure that one out.
No, I can't because that's kind of horse shit.
It's kind of hypocritical, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Dude, if I can get my mom to say fuck, I almost celebrate that because
you're like happy.
Well, we play an Uno game that's extra fucking just shitty. Like, you know, whenever you get a draw two, you can pass it on to the next person, like by stacking it. And
Right.
it gets heated. And you know, we had one where she ended up having to draw like 12 cards or some shit. I heard her go, "Fuck." I'm like, "What was that, Ma? What'd you say? You said a word there. Shut up."
That's funny.
Put it as a ringtone. When your mum says fuck, put it as a ringtone. Fuck.
All right, Frederick, here's what I want to know, Frederick. Is your mom there?
No, she's playing a video game.
I was going to say, get your mom to come out and say, fuck off, all you limeys.
Wankers. I prefer being called a wanker.
How old's your mom?
No.
You said your mom's 80-something, right?
Yeah, she's 83, yeah.
Oh, damn. Yeah, she's even older than my old man. My old man just turned 81.
Yeah.
82. Maybe it's
She's
82.
83, and she's playing Call of Duty.
Is she really?
Jesus.
For
Yeah.
real? Get the fuck
Yeah,
out
yeah,
of here.
yeah. She loves video games.
That's hilarious, dude. That's awesome.
Because,
So-
it keeps her mind, her mind.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You know,
Yeah. So after you're done, she's done playing Minecraft or whatever it is. You said I don't know any of those games.
Call of
Okay,
Duty.
Call of Duty.
War game.
After you guys are done, are you guys going to smoke a blunt and listen to the new Five Finger Death Punch?
Well, actually, I was telling the guys that I bought every single version of their album.
I bet you did.
He's gonna mail it to you.
Yeah, the box set. I got the box set. All the color variants of vinyl.
Is that the one that comes with the signed restraining orders? Wait,
Nick,
did you touch the box set with your bare hands? You probably have chlamydia.
Nick, have you and your buddy that were exchanging pleasantries? Have you kept going, or did it ease up?
Oh, he hasn't responded in a while, man. I fucking lit him up one more time. I was like, dude, I told him I'll keep this going, and also I order you to keep commenting. And well, you're kind of a beta bootlicker, so I kind of think you probably will any day.
That was hilarious. Last night.
I thought I gave up on commenting, Nick.
I told him, I was like, dude, all you're gonna do is boost my algorithm. So do what I want you to do.
So Wyatt, I heard you live in Vegas.
Yeah.
Did you catch any good shows recently? I think Anthrax was just out there. I know Boris was just there last night, I think.
The
last show I went to was Azalea Dying and all those Shadow and 10.
Ah. And you're a guitar player, I heard?
But,
you play guitar?
Yeah.
What kind of axes you have there? Josh and has a ton of killer axes. He's a badass axeman.
I have a Flying V.
Oh, nice.
I don't play anymore because it's too hard to. The wings are too hard to sit down with.
Right, of course.
Yeah, Schecter, couple Schecters, couple Jacksons.
I'll tell you what, man. Schecter makes a nice guitar. The Hellraisers. My kid has a Hellraiser. I fucking love playing that thing, and I had all really. I don't have them anymore. I sold them because of some financial shit I got into, but I had all top of the line guitars, man. I had a custom 22 PRS 2004. Yeah. I had a 94 Strat Plus with the lace sensor pickups with the heavy duty pickups in them. I had a RG, an Ibanez RG.
Yeah.
Like the Petrucci model.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of great guitars, and I got to be honest with you, man. I played his Schecter Hellraiser one day. It is probably a 2012, 2011, somewhere in the range. That fucking guitar played so damn good, I was blown away by it, and it was like $600.
Yeah. I have a Diamond Series. Well, both of them are Diamond Series.
Nice.
And then a couple of Fenders.
Holy shit, dude. You don't look old enough to have that many guitars.
Wyatt's a pretty good guitar player.
You look. What I mean by that is you look pretty young. You look like you're in your late 20s, something like that.
Middle 20s, 26.
Middle 20s. So to have a shitload of guitars like that's pretty impressive because I only ever owned 3 or 4. Well, I had 5 at one point because I had a 2013 D28 and a 2006 616C Taylor Cutaway.
Yeah. Oh, and then I have a Gibson. Studio Gibson.
Les Paul.
Yeah.
Nice, man. What kind of music do you play? Metal, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Rock and metal.
You in a band?
I'm into like all the old bands all the way up to now.
Like
Kiss, AC/DC, and all the way up to like
modern death metal?
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
Hey. Oh yeah. Cool. What do you want, Cat?
I'm an old man, so you know that when you say Kiss, that's an old band, but that was like a band when I was a teenager, man. You know, I got into Kiss 1975. 76. I got Kiss Alive. That was my first album I bought with my own money. But like my neighbors, they used to play pool, and it was a bunch of older kids, like older dudes,
yeah,
from like I was probably like 8 or 9, and I'd go over and watch them play pool, and they'd be jamming like Zeppelin 4, Zeppelin 3, 2, 1, you know, that shit. Yes, Close to the Edge, Jethro Tull, Aqualung, all that shit. So it's great stuff. Nick, you like Tull, right?
Who?
Jethro
Tull?
Tull. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's the thing. My mom almost named me Ian, and my last name's Anderson. So yeah, she's a bit of a fan.
But you like some Tull.
No, I like Jethro Tull. I mean,
Yeah.
one of the first tapes I remember my mom putting in, and I remember the case being very unique for the tape, was Aqualung, and yeah, got into it. It's like,
I love that cover. I love the cover of that.
That's a great cover.
So cool looking.
I know she has. Oh God, I always fucking Warrior Child. Is that right?
No. War Child.
War Child. There it is. Yeah, she has that on vinyl.
Wow.
Like an OG print.
An OG, yeah.
Yeah, because she got it when it came out. I forget what the other one. She might have Thick as a Brick. It's been a while since I've seen her vinyl collection.
That's awesome.
Yeah, my mom was a big prog head. Like, she loved Yes. Like, in fact, I can almost guarantee right now, in her car in the CD player is the copy, the digital remaster of Fragile that I got her.
Oh, nice.
Oh, I love that album. I listened to that one as a kid too. That one's definitely here.
Oh, yeah.
Early Genesis.
Yeah, though she loves early Genesis. Like, I know she has a copy of Selling England by the Pound on vinyl, an OG one.
Great album.
Oh, that's a good album.
Hawkwind. She saw Hawkwind when Lemmy was in there.
No shit.
Ooh.
Yeah, they were
God
opening
damn.
for Yes in Columbus, and I forget what years when she was down in OSU.
Well, it would have been, when was Motorhead's first album? 74? 75?
So,
yeah, 75. So it was
the
probably
first one.
74 because he got kicked out of the band because he got arrested at the Canadian border trying to sneak speed in. And that's when they booted him.
Yeah, technically, the first Motorhead album came out in '75 called "On Parole."
That's what I thought. Yeah,
See, I thought it
75.
was self-titled one. That was 77.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was because they were touring. Oh God, I gotta figure out which fucking album it was.
Well, did you ever hear Warrior on the Edge of Time?
No, the only Hawkwind I own one of the newer ones. I thought it was okay, and then I have the live set, Space Ritual.
Space Ritual, that's killer.
Yeah, apparently that was like pretty much done while they were all on acid.
Oh yeah,
they're
probably all still on acid.
Probably.
I mean, fucking what's his name? Shit. What's the main dude?
Oh, Brock.
Dave Brock.
Yeah, Hail of the Mountain Grill.
Hall of the Mountain Grill. Yeah,
Hall of the Mountain Grill. There it is.
The first, I would say the first. Do you have their albums up right there, or what are you looking at?
Oh, I was looking up on Wikipedia. The only ones, like I said, I just have Space Ritual, and I can look it up.
Well,
here.
Dude, trust me when I tell you. Get Warrior on the Edge of Time. It is fucking mind-blowing album. It's so good. To me, it's their classic album. But Do Re Mi Fa Sol La is great.
Yep.
Cork Space is really good.
Yeah, it's one of those bands I've been meaning to dive into a little bit. Like, I have Blood of the Earth, which was in 2010. I picked up on a whim just to see what they're at. It was okay. But they've always been like just this strange band that like sometimes it's kind of hard to grasp what they're doing just because they're, it's kind of like halfway into the acid rock you'd remember from like kung fu movies in the 70s, but also like Yes, and they're like, dude, like the songs would just get wild and nuts.
Well, what it is they were kind of the Grateful Dead of the fucking the trippy acid scene, and they're basically, it's just space rock. It's space jams. They just jam on the same 4 or 5 chords, and then they add a lot of solos and trippy sax shit, and I love that shit, man. Good stuff.
Great stuff.
They're a wild fucking band.
And the crazy
Even
thing
like-
is, I think Dave Brock or whatever, Brock,
Rock.
he's got to be fucking my dad's age, 80, 81.
He's got
Maybe
to
80.
be, he's got to be in his 80s.
I think he's like
80.
He is 80. Spot on. Actually, it looks like he just turned 80 not too long ago.
And I think he's the only original guy still
Today.
there, because some of the guys have died and some of them, moved on and shit like that. But like I'm telling you, Nick, if you're ever out somewhere and you run into a used copy, or even if you run into the 3-disc version, the remastered 5.1 version, you run into that cheap somewhere for Warrior on the Edge of Time, just remember your boy here told you to pick that up, because I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. It's so cool. Such a killer album, man. So weird, so 60s trippy. I don't know when that came out. 72 maybe? 73?
75.
75, okay.
75.
You ever hear that one, Ben?
I've listened to it on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
It's something I definitely got to get to, digest it. You know what I mean?
Be in the right space.
But I do like a lot of that weird spacey shit too. I like a lot of early King Crimson.
Oh, nice.
Like I think
Red's
Red's
killer.
probably my favorite album.
Well, that's
oh my
kind of
God,
their
yeah,
that's
Starless
kind of
is
their
probably my favorite song.
Yeah, Red's kind of their metal album, if you will. I mean, it's the heaviest album they did, I think. But the first album with In the Court of the Crimson King and
Classic. Yep.
Pillow of Winds. I mean, there's so many. Epitaph. Epitaph is one of the most beautiful songs ever written, man.
I agree, man. It's a great album.
I still got to get some King Crimson. I know my record shop has it. I just don't know where to fucking start. So I don't know.
I honestly, dude, start with In the Court of the Crimson King. You cannot go wrong.
I agree.
It's so good, and it's like 21st Century Schizoid Man is kind of like a metal song. You've heard that before.
I'm sure. Dude, I've heard that a dozen times.
But the song I Talk to the Wind, so beautiful. Epitaph is just one of the most gorgeous prog ballads you'll ever hear, and it's not really ballad. It's kind of it's almost menacing at times, but it's beautiful. And so hopefully the two young cats here are listening to us old heads here, man, because Crimson is pretty fucking heavy. That's a heavy band. They've done some really heavy shit throughout the years.
Heavy and dark.
Dark, yeah. But now Robert Fripp and his wife's titties. I mean, his wife.
His wife's titties.
They're like rock stars on YouTube, man.
That's
and with those titties,
I was like, well,
listen, with those
Grandma's got
titties,
some nice tits.
She does. She is.
She's a good looking woman.
She
exemplary
might
breasts.
be like what in her late 60s, early 70s, but I think her tits are only like 30.
Believe it or not, I think she's 67. Toya, I think 67. Because Fripp is like 70.
He's like 75,
5 or
76.
6.
Like
Yeah.
76.
He's up there.
Frederick, how much King Crimson do you have?
From 1 to 10, 0.
0. You didn't buy their thrash album, Thrash Attack?
No.
They do have an album called Thrash Attack, but it's not a thrash album.
They do, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
It's great.
I've heard of them, but I've never dived in. I do like my 70s stuff, but I never dived into them.
What 70s bands do you have? What would we find in your collection?
Oh,
now I got him going. Now I got it going. Here we go.
We're
This will be
gonna have another 5-hour stream tonight.
Well, probably not, because if I'm guessing, I think Fred might have about 20 70s albums. That's about it. Unlike me, who has fucking 1,000 probably, and you probably have quite a few, Ben.
I got some old Scorpions from the 70s. I got all the old Scorpion stuff from the 70s.
Love that shit. See what I told you about?
Logan's
about
crazy.
20.
In train. I'm so happy about that.
Oh,
Zappa.
It's my favorite.
Zappa Rock. This is a Spanish sort of proto doom metal band from the 70s.
Never heard of them. Don't know that one.
Everybody knows this band,
Oh,
Rainbow.
fuck yeah,
yeah.
man!
That's a classic.
Probably my second favorite album
Jerusalem.
ever.
I've heard of Jerusalem before.
No, I don't know them.
That Rainbow
They're good.
Rising one is epic.
Deep purple, very, very deep purplish.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I'd like that then. I'd like that.
A band, it's a German band called Harry Chapter.
Never heard of them.
That
They're very heavy, hard rock, very heavy. This band here, The Third Power.
Don't know that one. Wait, what is it called?
The Third
The Third
Power.
Power.
Isn't that like an 80s movie?
Yeah, no, I don't know that one. No, it does sound like one, doesn't it?
Sir Lord Baltimore.
Oh, I know
All
that.
right,
Yeah, that's good.
yeah.
Oh, they're good.
Proto metal, good
They're
shit.
pretty heavy for the time.
Very
Oh
heavy,
yeah, big time.
A band called Wicked Lady.
No,
Yep,
don't
she
know
looks
that one.
pretty cold.
She's ready to roll.
Definitely cool stuff there.
As 2 albums by Wicked Lady. These are all their like sort of very hard to get find albums. Everyone knows Deep Purple. Deep
Of
Purple.
course.
Yep.
That Perfect Strangers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Quicksand. It's a
I've
band
heard
out
that.
of Ireland,
I've heard them, but I've never heard them.
an Irish band.
I know the New York band.
Oh, there you go.
that
Great
was
album.
awful.
That's
Yeah.
their
great
metal.
album.
That's their metal album right there.
Yeah, it's a metal album. Lucifer's Friend.
Oh, great album.
Oh, that's a
Great album.
classic album. Love that
Uh,
album.
Isn't that the Frederick? What's the first song on there? Is it the cover of "Ride the Sky" or?
Yeah, I think it's Ride the Sky is. It's not a cover song. It's
No, that's
Nah,
theirs.
it's an original.
That's
that's their version.
Like
Right.
one of the
thank you.
first heavy metal songs.
Don't know that.
Grit, out of London. This is their
No.
unreleased album.
Yeah, I don't know them.
Oh, that one.
A band out of Germany called Ertliff.
Nope.
Like old school krautrock.
Krautrock, yeah, very heavy, sort of Black Horse, a US band.
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Nice.
I've heard of them. That's a cool album cover.
Yeah.
It is a cool album cover, yeah.
It's cool.
Warhorse, their second
Yep.
album.
Yep, I know them.
Good stuff
That's a
there,
good.
too.
That's a good album.
And
Yep.
what their first one,
I only know the one with the
Yeah.
ship.
Birth Control.
Birth
German
Control. Yeah, German. Yep, I know them.
Don't
That's
know
a
that.
wicked album cover.
And that one is their second. This is their first one.
Jesus,
Oh.
look at that.
What the hell?
Yeah, really.
Very, very good hard rock. You know. So those are my '70s collection. But I'm always looking out for other bands in this genre, because there's a lot of really obscure stuff that never got released, or
Did you ever hear? Did
No.
you ever hear the band Cant?
No, not Can, which is the German band. Can't.
Yeah, Cant.
I
That's
never
it.
heard of them. No.
German krautrock.
Yeah, I've heard of Can.
Pretty-
I've heard of Canned Heat.
Canned Heat. Yeah, that the '60s Woodstock band.
Well, I got one.
Wait, hold on a sec here.
All these albums are have been reissues. So they're not OG
Yeah, right. Well, of course.
first pressing, but they're all
Right.
except for the Deep Purple, Perfect Strangers. That's an original pressing.
Well, Nick, you were on.
You ever heard of this?
No, who's that?
Demian.
No, I never heard of him.
Yeah, it came out in '71. I picked this up, God, forever ago. But yeah, like kind of old school, like blues rock.
Zeppelin.
But kind of heavy.
You say Zeppelin? Like
No.
Zeppelin?
Yeah, I kind of like Zeppelin, but it didn't have like the piercing, like plant kind of vocals.
Yeah.
Like it was more chill. Like
Okay.
Like it still was like more hard rock, but like kind of had like God, I mean, almost kind of like Doobie Brothers sort of vocals. Like it's just more melodic, more tuneful.
Oh yeah,
More
because
croon.
a lot of these bands now have very much similar to sound like Zeppelin and Purple, because those were the big bands at that time, and a lot of bands wanted to emanate that style of music.
Yeah.
So a lot of bands kind of sounded the same. But a lot of
Well,
stuff that I have here, it's different as well, you know.
So it's kind of dark in my room. I just turned my TV on to see if I get a little bit of light. I don't want to turn the light on. Can you see better there? Yeah, you can see.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Nick has seen this. I'm pretty sure you've seen this, Nick. But if you look, let's see if I can.
The Fates warning flag.
Can you guys see all that?
Yeah, the box
Yeah.
set.
So that's my whole
Yeah.
box set. Well, that's not all of them. That's actually only half of them. But look at this. So I know Nick's seen this. This right here. Can you guys see that? Any detail?
Yeah.
So that's all my box sets of all the Jethro Tull albums. So they're like
Ooh,
box
sweet.
books. They're like
Okay.
6 disc sets.
Jesus.
So now here's the thing though. So you see there's 2 discs there, and then there's 2 discs in the front section here, and then there's 2 discs in another. So there's 6 discs for this. But that's let me just show. The reason I'm showing you this is so there's Heavy Horses, Songs from the Wood, Minstrel, Stormwatch, A, and let's see, there's War Child there,
Yep.
Nick. And then you got Too Old to Rock and Roll, Too Young to Die.
Yep.
You got This Was. You got Stand Up, which has this is kind of cool. The thing stands up.
The pop-up here.
Okay, and then I'm
Pretty
almost
cool.
done, but so then you got Benefit and that one. The only one I'm missing from these reissue remasters that have been coming out for the last like 7 years is Thick as a Brick. I missed it. Now, do you guys want to take a guess if I got book value, Discogs value on all of those 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 box sets? You want to take a guess what the value would be?
I was about to go look on.
Look up Minstrel in the Gallery or look up Songs from the Wood and see what they're getting for that.
Let's see what we got here.
Last ones I saw on eBay were like $500 a piece.
I'm gonna say probably like 500 or 600.
Well, you mean for all those, Ben? Or just a piece? Dude, that if I could get book value like Discogs top value on it, $3,500.
Minstrel and Gallery, you said that one specifically?
Yeah.
And this would be what year was that released? That box set?
2016, 17? Just look for the one that says multi-channel 5.1.
Oh, I think 40th anniversary, the grand
40th.
edition.
That's it. Yep.
Let's see.
Oh, did you know he put out a Thick as a Brick too, which I'm pretty sure it's probably not.
Yeah, it's not very good.
8 for sale for $225 right now.
There you go.
Lowest is $148.51. Highest $299.99.
Guess what I bought all those for at retail? $35, $40 tops.
Let's see the.
And they're all sold out now. They're all out of print, and they're not repressing them at all. So, like for example, these came out. You guys know Marillion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I bought.
Their music.
Yeah, I bought the ones from Fish's website, the original singer. So he signed all of them. And the last I saw, this one was going for a couple, like $300 or $400. And I have all four of the Fish album ears, and all of them are signed except for Fugazi. I missed out on that one. But those probably you're looking at probably $600 there for those 5. So, Nick knows, man. I'm the box set king.
I got one box set you don't have though.
I know you do. It's that Sinister one, right?
I do.
I know you fucker. You rubbed that in. I know.
It's mine, Jeff.
And actually, does Devin have that one too, or am I just dreaming that?
I don't know.
I thought he said he had that. Maybe I'm wrong. He has a Sinister box set. You have the full collection, though, right?
Yeah, I have a full collection all the way up to. Well, fuck! I'll just go get it.
Here's a weird one most of you guys probably never seen. I don't even know what this thing's worth. I know it's hard to find, but here's and I hate to admit this, but I bought this and I haven't even listened to all of it because I got to be in the right mood for this guy. Did you guys ever see this?
Which one?
Can you see that?
I can kind of see it. Oh, it's Leviathan.
Leviathan box
Leviathan.
set. Yeah, it's got
Nice.
it's got the 10th sub-level of suicide, massive conspiracy against all life, a silhouette and splinters, How Mockery at the Cross, and
I got. Sorry to cut you off.
no,
but I
that's
got
right. One
something
more,
cool.
one
I'll go
more. I
get it.
can't read. Go ahead. What's up?
No, I got something cool to show you guys. I'll go get it real quick.
Cool.
Well, here I got the Sinister box set, and it is.
Yeah, you just love rubbing that in. You got to give it to
do.
you free.
It's so much fun. Jeff, are we having fun? Are we connecting? Are we bonding right now?
We are. We're bonding. Fucker.
That's
probably my favorite Accept album.
What's got there, Fred?
Prophecies
Oh,
Denied.
accept.
Box set. I've got about 30 box sets.
Oh,
nice.
Dark Throne.
That's a good album.
I do like that album.
Damn good album.
I like Old Star a little bit more though.
Yeah. Sodom.
What's Soria?
That was pretty good. That was a pretty solid album.
Pretty good album.
I'm trying to think of the last album box set I bought recently. I know I got the last.
Man, I really wish
box
that
set.
New Creator was better. But
Creator?
it was
It's good. I love it.
That
I love it. And this is my latest one that I got. Sirathun Gold, Forever Black.
Ooh,
pretty cool cover.
it's a good one.
I just have a compilation collection.
I don't know. I'll pull out the closest one I have. I got a bunch of box sets actually. There's White Snake, all the early albums.
I do like early White Snake.
Yeah, I like the 31.
Oh, I got the 97 box set, the White Snake 97 box set. I think it's like 6 or 7 discs. That's a good one.
Yeah,
There's a lot of good shit on there, man.
Oh my god, yeah.
I wouldn't mind having the what was the other one with Nice, Slow, and Easy? Is that Slide It In?
Yeah.
Slide It In. That's a good album, dude. I fucking love that song, Love Ain't No Stranger, man. That's a killer track.
Yeah, there's 2 versions of that album. There was like one released in the UK with Mick Moody on guitar, I believe.
Yep.
Then the one in America
with John Sykes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they wanted to have an American Ice, or American. You
Well,
know what I'm saying?
Nah, there was Mickey Moody had been kicked out of the band though, and that's why he re-recorded it, I believe, with Sykes.
Yeah.
But
it was something to do with trying to appeal to the American audience.
Probably.
So Jeff, I didn't know you liked Leviathan.
Say again?
I didn't know you liked Leviathan.
Yeah, I like a lot of weird shit, but I will say that I got into I don't know what year this would have been, probably like 2005, 6, somewhere in that range. I got into shit like Leviathan and Zaster. You remember Zaster?
Zaster?
Yeah. I got really into Zaster at one point.
Yeah.
But I love
it didn't. A lot of that doesn't hold up for me. A lot of it's just kind of, Leviathan's got a special sort of warpness to it, and Zaster, there was a lot of it was just kind of like, I was into it at the time, but now if I threw it on now, I'd probably be like, "What the fuck is this?" I'd probably be like, "Eh." Just because. Well, I'm not a super, and Nick knows this, but I'm not a super hardcore black metal purist. I'm not into the guys that are in a cave fucking, by matches creating stuff with 2 cans and a string, Yeah, exactly. And
there's nothing wrong with a little bit of production value.
Well, I like my raw black metal. That's very primitive and very raw. That's recorded in your bedroom. Sort of black metal. put it on a tape.
Yeah.
I
I'm
like
not gonna
that
lie,
stuff
that's-
too, but at the same time, like you just like mix it where it's just not mud. Like
I like Borknagar. That's about
yeah,
it.
Borknagar. Well, that's like more proggy. I love that shit. You have
Yeah,
so much fucking
Borknagar's good.
talent in that fucking band too.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Borknagar's good.
They're raw, but they're clean raw. I mean,
yeah, so that's well. It's not like a wall of blast beats or anything like that.
No.
It's all very groove laden and riffy. So there's room for the music to breathe. Like if they did like something like their old shit with that production on there being as raw as it was, it would. I don't think it would sound that good.
No, because they're old guys now. They're always experimenting with their sound, and they're always putting like doing doom metal. They're doing thrash metal. They're doing hardcore punk.
They're just
I
kind
don't
of
think-
Dark
I
Throne
don't-
does what Dark Throne wants to do.
I don't even
Yeah,
think Scott Connor.
Connor.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
No, I was just gonna say I don't even think Scott Connor does black metal anymore. The guy from Disaster. I think he
wanna
does
say-
more like folky
No, like
now.
his last couple things have been like folk or whatever.
Like sort of like Burzum, what Burzum is doing. Sort of that sort of industrial, a bit of neo folk sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
kind of feel
I mean,
bad. I kind of feel bad
think
for that dude because there's a video out on YouTube where some fan was literally trolling him, and you could tell he was kind of taking it to heart.
but seriously, the crown jewel of this box set here, right, is the poster that comes with it. You gotta check this poster out. And I don't even know, man. I don't know, Nick. Are you on Discogs?
Not right now, but I can be
I'm just curious if you can find that box set on there.
for Leviathan. Let's see.
Yeah, it's Leviathan. It came out in. It's on Hammer. No wait, it's on Hammerheart. I want to say it came out in. Let's say it came out like
Self-titled
17.
Hammerheart 2016.
Yeah, that sounds right. Is there 5
5
discs?
CD. Yep.
Yeah.
There we go.
What's that going for?
$121. 3 from
Yeah.
right now.
And I got that
Highest-
on eBay for $45.
Looks like the lowest they had it is $49.50 and the highest is $169.95.
But check this out. This I don't even know if you can. Let me see if you can see it. Hold on. You probably can't tell because it's too dark in here. But can you guys see that? It's too dark.
Hold on, let's see.
Yeah, it's too
I
dark.
can kind of see. I can see the top there.
Yeah, he's skulking around in the forest of San Francisco.
The cold forest of San Francisco. The cold forest of San Francisco.
I'm so evil.
So you're in
But
San
yeah.
Francisco, bud.
Sound like Gollum.
That-
Yo,
well,
the thing I
that's
have
where-
to show you guys is kind of in that like Leviathan Zastron.
What's that?
What
Silencer.
you
What is it?
Silencer. It's like a DSBM band from Sweden.
Okay.
Ooh,
I've heard of them.
yeah.
They got some shit
That's a-
because like the vocals kind of sound like a dying cat, but I
Oh
like it.
jeez.
That makes sense.
Like,
I can't stand that.
it's like a.
I'd have to dig out some of my black metal stuff.
Yeah, I don't have. I mean, I have all the usual suspects: Emperor and Immortal, and the stuff that Blue Dot Nord. I got a lot of that shit. But I never really, and dissection shit like that. But I never really like dug into the real fucking evil, stupid shit. And I don't own any Burzum, and I'm not a really big fan of Burzum.
Burzum's trash.
It's not
Norwegian
even-
man screams racist shit into a bucket.
Yeah, but it's not even so much. It's not even so much that I just don't find it all that interesting, especially in that shrieking, man. Ah!
Don't kill me.
I
Don't
tried.
kill me.
Not even.
Don't kill me, guys. I have a few Burzum CDs. Don't kill me.
No, I mean, I tried.
I don't
like,
listen to
I never
I don't
bought them.
listen to them no more though.
But yeah, I could never get into it. Like
Yeah, me neither.
And when I heard like Emperor, I was like, well, holy shit, there's like some musicality to this. And then I heard
Emperor's good.
fuck
I
yeah.
love
Emperor is really good. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, and then I heard
That's my favorite black metal band, Emperor.
A Blaze
Yeah, I
in the
love
Northern Sky. I
Emperor.
heard
I
that
love
one. I was like, now that sounds fucking good.
Isn't that
Ben. Ben, have you checked out Blue House Nord yet?
No.
Dude,
it
you gotta
wasn't
get on that, bro. Gotta get on that, bro.
It's kind of weird.
Too, man.
Yeah, I don't really listen to much black metal anymore. That's
this isn't black metal like you. It's artistic, man. It's progressive. It's the later stuff. The more recent shit is fucking amazing guitar wise, dude. The guitar playing is unbelievable on some of it. Something like Hallucinogen or Cosmosophy or Desanctification. The guitar playing is fucking unreal. We're gonna have that. We're gonna have that 2-part. We're cutting the other part on Saturday. For the second part of the Blue House Nord thing. Kellen and Peter from Metal Vault.
I'll have to check that out, man.
Yeah. It's going to be on Kellen's channel.
I'll be right back. I'm going to go put this
Kellen's
thing in a smoke.
Jeff, this band?
Yeah, it's part. Oh shit! What band is that?
Demon Sea, US band, black metal band.
I've heard that name. I've definitely heard that name, but I don't think I've heard it.
If you like Leviathan, if you like them. What about Narcmistium? Have you heard of them?
Yeah, I know Narcmistium. I know I've met Blake. He's a bit of a fuckhead.
Yeah, I heard it was, but I don't worry about the guy. I worry about just about the music.
No, I met him backstage at an Opeth show in like 2004, 3. He was high on heroin. He was all fucked up and he was ripping people off, and people wanted to kick his ass. It was
yeah. I heard about him ripping people off. I heard about that him ripping off them people because people were ordering stuff.
He ripped a bunch of people off with those Judas Iscariot albums.
He
claimed he had the rights to them, and he didn't, or something like that. Something went down between him and the guy from Judas Iscariot, and then he sold them anyways, pocketed the money, and never sent them out.
What a fucking
yeah, he's kind of a dick.
Yeah, that was
last I heard he was cleaned up and sober and making amends, and then he went right back to doing the same shit from what I heard. So
that was like Vinnie Vincent as well. Vinnie Vincent did that with his box set. He was supposed to have a box set out a long time ago, and he
he fucked everybody over. Vinnie Vincent's a piece of shit. Vinnie Vincent's a piece of shit. I wouldn't spend 2 cents on that guy.
Nope.
Like people that travel to these, like he does these
conventions.
Every once in a while he does these like meet and greet things where he charges like fucking $500 for people to get his autograph. Fuck you, man. Suck my dick.
Yeah, fuck him. I heard he can't even play like the shredding solos.
He's terrible. He's terrible.
But you people still go out there and spend money on Vinnie Vincent. Fuck you.
But Ralph shows some videos of Vinnie Vincent playing with Ace Frehley on one of his streams. He went.
That can't be good.
No,
I think I didn't actually see that though. Wait.
You know what's funny though?
You guys talking about Creatures Fest?
What's that?
Yeah, Creatures Fest.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
I mean, Ace was one of 2 or 3 guitarists that made me want to play. The other one being Steve Howe from Yes, and probably my biggest influence is Alex Lifeson from Rush. But I got to be honest with you, Ace is not a great guitar player. He's not really that great at all. He just has the attitude. That's all.
He doesn't even know how to. He doesn't even know how to hold a pick.
No, I know. And he's sloppy. He's sloppy as fuck, man. I mean, he's like,
But he has a style.
Jimmy Page was sloppy. Jimmy Page was really sloppy as a player, but he wrote a lot of really complex stuff. Ace isn't writing really difficult stuff. That doesn't mean I don't like a lot of those songs. I love Ace songs, but he's not a killer guitar player, man, at all.
I think the best solo he has is Shock Me.
Well, that's why didn't they have, what was the guy's name? Bob Kulick and Dick What was the
Bob
other guy's
Kolick.
foot? What was it?
Bruce Kolick.
No,
Brother,
Bob.
Bob
No,
Kolick,
Bob.
his brother,
Bob was
yeah.
supposed to be in
Bob,
Kiss Before
Bob
Ice
was his
Frehley.
brother.
Bob
Yeah,
Kolick, yeah.
Bob did all the guitar on Kiss Alive 2, the bonus tracks, all the
Yeah.
solos. And the other guy I'm thinking of is Dick Wagner. He played the solos on a bunch of shit on Destroyer. Ace didn't even play, like Flaming Youth. He didn't play that solo. That was Dick Wagner,
No. Yeah, exactly. It wasn't Ace.
and that was because Ace couldn't really cut it in the studio, man. You know,
Like, there was a-
he could get out there and slam around and make noise on stage, but he's just not a great lead guitar player, man. That's just the reality
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah, it's like those harmony guitar solos on Detroit Rock City. That wasn't Ace either.
Oh, right.
I'm pretty
That
sure
was,
that was Paul and
no,
Dick Wagner.
that was Dick Wagner. That's exactly who it was.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Which is, I don't even know who that guy was other than that. I guess he was a studio cat.
yeah.
I thought it was Eddie Kramer.
Who's that?
Thought it was Eddie Kramer.
Eddie Kramer was the
You know what?
producer.
Yeah.
No, the guitar, most of the rhythm guitar was Paul, and and Ace, but a lot of the leads were done by that Dick Wagner dude, which I don't even know if he's still alive.
That's a good
Maybe.
question. Like
I have no idea.
the only Kiss albums with the three, or the original lineup where they actually played their instruments was obviously the first three albums.
First three, yeah.
No, he
I
isn't.
think maybe Rock and Roll Over and Love Gun.
Oh yeah, they did. They played, and you know what? There's some great riffs on there, man. Like Mr. Speed and
That's a
Ladies
good one.
Room, and shit like I Want You, man. That's a fucking killer song, man.
Oh, that's a killer. I do like that one.
I'll never
I
forget when
want
I
you.
first that was my first Kiss album. When I first heard that, I'm like, man, this is so fucking heavy.
Right.
Like
Oh, I
to
can
me,
imagine. Like, in the
I Want You
70s,
was,
it would have been
yeah,
heavy.
hell yeah.
I think mine was.
I don't. Go ahead,
What?
Ryan. Sorry,
I think mine was Destroyer.
that was your first album.
First Kiss album,
Wow,
yeah.
not a bad place to start. I think my first was definitely Rock and Roll Over, and then I went back and grabbed Destroyer, Dress to Kill. I went backwards, and then I went forwards from there, and I grabbed Love Gun. And Love Gun was the last album I bought by them. But my very first concert, this will make you see how old I am, Wyatt. My very first concert was October of 1979, and it was Kiss for the Dynasty tour. And it was killer, dude. It was a killer show. And here's the amazing part. Guess who was opening for them 4 dates before I got to see them? And when I saw them, it was just them. Guess who was opening?
Judas Priest.
Judas
Was it
Priest.
Van Halen?
No, Judas Priest on the Hellbent for Leather tour. So I almost got to see Hellbent. And my second show was Rush for Permanent Waves. So I'll show you how fucking old I am, dude. Probably older than your dad.
It's kind of weird. I got to tell this story quick.
Yeah.
Kiss. I did not get into Kiss till '96. I'm going to explain this because I had heard Kiss prior to that, but I didn't know the '70s Kiss because I was so into thrash metal and death metal growing up. So back when I heard, I don't know, a track like Domino back in '92, I'm like, this fucking sucks.
Oh yeah.
So I didn't appreciate Kiss. I'm like, then I heard a few other tracks like Heaven's on Fire. I'm like, eh.
There's some good stuff in there. Creatures is good. Creatures is a good album.
Animalize is my favorite out of the 80s.
Which one?
But I was young. I was young
Animalize.
back then.
Okay. I don't even know that one. What's on that? What's on that? What hits on that? Is that Heaven's on Fire?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've had
Yeah,
enough.
I kind of, like I said, I kind of quit Kiss with Love Gun, even though I went to see him with Dynasty. I never bought it. And then I'll be honest with you. You know what really turned me off to them was the fucking solo albums. The Paul album's good. The Ace album's good. The other two are terrible.
Yeah.
And that just made me. I started to realize I was old enough to realize, oh, these guys are super commercial now, because I was getting into like Sabbath Heaven and Hell and
Yeah.
that kind of good shit around that time.
Yeah, I can imagine what it was probably like back in 1980 when Unmasked came out.
I've never even heard Unmasked, dude. I've never even listened to it.
That's a good album. It's got
Yeah,
some good
Lady
tracks.
Evil's probably my favorite. On
It
Heaven and
became
Hell.
huge in
Ah,
It did become huge in Australia.
Yeah,
Here in America, man, that album got shit on.
I only have Revenge.
the
That's
first
the
time I
only
got into
studio
this
album
was
like this
the
I have.
demo days.
wait, Nick, you have a Kiss album?
Yeah, I have Revenge. That's the only. I mean, outside of a Greatest Hits, and I have Live 1 and 2.
No, okay. You
But
know
I got a
what?
few Kiss albums.
I hate to admit it. I don't actually own any Kiss right now.
You don't?
No, I have no Kiss in my collection.
I used to have them all, but this back to what I was trying to say. It took me till '96 to get into Kiss. Back obviously when they put the makeup on, I'm like, oh, maybe I should check out their '70s stuff, and I did, and I'm like, oh, that stuff's actually better than the crap I heard prior. You know,
There's some
like
good
with
tunes. I mean, almost
yeah,
every Kiss album has one or two really good songs. But after like, for me, after like for example, like I don't know, Nick, you might remember this, maybe not. Maybe you might have been just a little too young. But do you remember that show Millennium with Lance Henriksen?
oh, vaguely, yeah.
Yeah. So there was an episode where they had all the Kiss guys on there, and like Ace and Peter were like security guards, and Paul was like this actor that murdered some chick, and I forget who Gene was. He was like, I don't know, some sex crazed like manager or something. But they were what they did was they shot it in conjunction with the release of Psycho Circus, and then they played Psycho Circus. I love that song. It's a great song. The rest of that album is absolutely terrible.
I
I
agree.
like Within.
I think the only song I heard off of it
Yeah,
was
Within's not bad.
"You Wanted the Best" or something like that. Or
What was
Yeah,
it?
you're one of the best. You're one of the best. You got the best, or something.
yep,
Oh
yeah,
god.
I heard that. I was like, I'm good.
But like I remember very distinctly when MTV was in bed with Kiss and they put that atrocity called "Let's Put the
X in
X,
Six.
X in Sex." Oh my god.
Oh, that's
God, that's a
horrible.
I
terrible
know
song.
that song, unfortunately.
What a
Jeff,
piece
You
of
know what?
trash.
I mean, "Lick It Up"
That
wasn't that great either.
Oh, I
Eh,
love to pick it up. That's a great album.
actually,
Look
That's
at
a hell of
look
a
it
actually,
up
song.
that
I do. The
look it up
song
that
sucks, but the rest of
look
the
it up's
album I
actually a
actually
pretty good
do
album.
like.
Sorry about that. Go ahead, Ben. Ben, I'm sorry I
Oh,
cut you off.
we're talking about Look It Up.
Yeah, it's a good album. I don't dislike that album.
It is a good album. That I mean, I agree. That track
It's
fucking sucks.
I mean, and actually Vinny wrote a lot of that
For
material
me,
on
the
there.
worst album is probably Crazy Nights.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
Oh,
Crazy
terrible.
Crazy Nights.
Terrible. I'm not
And
real
the Hot
crazy
in
about
the Shade.
what
Hot in
was
the
the
Shade is
grunge
fine
album?
also.
"Hot in the Shade"
Hot
is usually the
Shade
one I
sucks
see.
too.
Oh,
Like,
that's terrible.
That's
bottom
Why?
of the
horrible.
What's the name of the Carnival of Souls? Is that their grunge album?
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's got some pretty okay tracks on
it's
it.
got some dark stuff on it.
Yeah, it's darker.
It's just trying to be with the times.
yeah.
Yeah.
Jeff,
Mas-
Yo,
Master and
Jeff,
Slave, and
yo.
have you heard the Wicked Lester demos pre Kiss?
I heard a couple. I heard a couple of the ones that was on Gene's box set. Like I listened to them
Yeah.
online. All right, they were all right. You
Yeah,
know, Kiss.
that's
Kiss
when I first got into Kiss.
you
Were the
know,
Wicked Lester demos?
here's the reality. For a kid that was 10 or 11 years old in the mid 70s, man, Kiss were like they were
Heroes.
every
Yeah.
they were everything because they were they were your entry into the theatrical part of rock and roll. They were kind of heavy for the era, for the time. If you didn't know Sabbath, like once I learned about Sabbath, I'm like, all right, well, yeah, Kiss isn't that heavy. But, I don't shit all over him like a lot of other people. Paul's not a bad songwriter, man. He's written some good songs.
no, he
Um,
Yeah,
can't sing.
he just can't sing like at all now. It's
Yeah,
embarrassing.
no.
I mean, he's about the only guy I think that might be worse than Paul now is either Don Dokken or fucking John Bon Jovi, man. John Bon
Oh
Jovi sounds
God,
awful.
dude!
Oh, he's
Or Vince
horrible.
Neil.
I watched some of
I'm
that live footage.
He's struggling
Or
bad.
Vince Neil.
Yeah.
Whoa, living on a prayer. That's what it
Well,
sounded like to me.
It's
but the
no
other thing,
power
though,
behind his voice.
but you know
It's
what's
horrible.
crazy? He's got Phil X there. Phil X can sing circles around him, man. And I don't know why he doesn't use that. But I guess a lot of people, and I kind of get
Right.
this, he's like a big business. You know, I mean, there's millions of dollars flowing through that company that is him, and he feels responsible to get those guys out on the road and earn them paychecks and big paydays. And but man, he really ought to do something about the vocals, man. Maybe take a back seat a little bit, or
Yeah,
I don't know. It's not good. It's not good at all.
I just
it's
think Bon
horrible.
Jovi should retire.
Yeah, there's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with retiring. Like, what else
Well,
is
Well, if
he
you don't have,
through?
he's got
Well,
all the
Ben
money in the
Bendick as
world.
well.
Yeah,
yeah,
He's
he
got all the
definitely
money in the
don't need
world.
the money.
No, but it's not him. It's it's the band, the crew that's been with him for 40 years. What are those guys going to do? You know, they'll go get on other tours, but it might take a while. You know, they may not immediately get tours. I kind
Well,
of see,
yeah.
I see why he's
Well, the
doing
thing
it,
is,
but
oh,
he
sorry,
sounds
go ahead,
rough.
man.
No, he just sounds rough, man.
yeah.
Well, and another thing is he don't have Richie Sambora on guitar anymore. I
Yeah,
mean,
but Phil,
whether that makes a difference or not, I mean,
We all know
Phil's
he's not coming
Phil's
back.
Phil's pretty good though. Have you ever seen Phil, Ben?
see, I'm
Phil's a
not
pretty
much of a
kick-ass
Bon
player.
Jovi fan.
Neither am I, but Phil's good. Phil's a good guitar player, man. He can rock out pretty hard. So,
That's
but
cool.
anyway, hey guys, I think I'm gonna roll.
Actually, yeah, it's almost
It's
4 in the
almost
morning
4
here
o'clock.
too.
I
Yeah,
just
man.
realized I need to kind of chill a little bit. But Wyatt, it was
Yeah,
nice meeting you, dude.
yeah,
What
we're,
happened to Josh? Did we lose Josh?
He lost connection,
he,
but he's
Okay.
he's gonna
He went
yeah,
to
he went to
bed.
bed.
anyway.
Josh, it was
It's
good
been
seeing you,
fun, man.
buddy.
Yeah,
Wyatt, good to meet you, bud. Frederick, it's
always,
always
mate.
it's always wonderful to hang out with you, mate. I might
You too,
shrimp
you
on the
too,
Yeah,
buddy.
bobby.
Mike.
Shrimp on the
And
bobby.
Jeff,
That's hey, Freddie,
yep,
Freddie. That's not a knife.
this is a knife.
Jingle ain't your baby.
That's not a knife, mate.
This is a
Love you,
knife.
buddy.
Yeah, I love you too, mate.
Thanks for
Take care.
catching up with me. Let me just finish up, then I'll
Man,
shut up. Thanks for catching up with me in the ER, guys. I appreciate it.
No, not a problem, man.
And
Yeah.
you actually got it. You guys got me kind of chilled out there because I was starting to get pretty stressed. So appreciate you guys being there. And Metal Ben, thank you for having me on, buddy.
hey, man,
Always,
we love you,
always,
dude.
always a
Yeah.
pleasure, my friend. Frederick, go ahead. What you want to say? And I'm gonna bolt.
So, yeah, you take care, buddy, and we love you too, mate. So,
I know I'm a lovable cat. I'm a piece of shit. I'm a piece of shit, but I'm a lovable kind of piece of shit.
Yeah, no,
We
that's
want
better.
Nick, see you, bud. Love you, buddy.
Dude, man. Much
Peace
love,
out, guys.
dude. All right,
love you,
I'm
man.
all
all
right,
set.
take it easy.
Take my leave too because it's late. Thanks again for having me. Always fun hanging out.
Yeah,
Always
man.
Yeah.
chatting.
And
Always
Nick,
good to hang out, man.
don't forget to send me your mailing address if you can't find that album. Anywhere.
Hit me up on Facebook on Messenger. Like I said, I'm gonna head to bed, but I can probably get to it sometime tomorrow.
Yeah, anytime, mate, and then I'll send it out as soon as I can.
All right, I'll throw out a plug for your channel too, man. Like I mean, anytime someone because I got an album from Metal Viking when I was in Indianapolis when we ran into him. He brought one for me, and it's pretty fucked up. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show the album cover.
Maybe
But,
I might just send. I won't send the case. I'll probably send it just the insides. That'll probably be even cheaper.
Actually, yeah, do that. I have jewel cases, so that's not an issue at all.
You might find something extra in there as well. I
As long
won't
as
tell
it's
you
not a
what.
venomous creature. All right, guys. I'll catch
All right,
y'all
guys.
later.
Take
Thanks for
it
having me.
Hey, man.
Later, Josh. I'll still see you in the
Take care.
comments.
Take it easy,
Later,
guys.
man. Peace.
All right.
Yeah.
What's
That
up,
was a
Wyatt?
fun chat.
Just me and you right now, man. Good. Hey, man, it was cool having you on, man.
Yeah.
Hope you had fun.
Yeah, I did.
Gonna have
cool
to do
fun.
this again. Hey, man, it's what brothers do, man.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, this is the stream for tonight. You know what we do around here? We keep it metal, we keep it real, we keep the brotherhood alive. We stick together as an army of metalheads. And we're all just fucking great friends.
Yeah, we are.
It's been fun, man. Can't wait to do this again next freaking Sunday night.
Yeah.
Thanks, Josh, man. It's been fun, brother. It's been a blast. I mean, so my message for you people out there tonight, excuse me, Bear, my voice is quite hoarse. Treat each other good. Don't make fun of each other. Don't turn on each other. Don't act stupid if somebody says something you might not agree with. And you know what? Kick ass. Come together. Stop hating. Because life's too short. Think about that. You could be here today and gone tomorrow. And your last words are very important. But it's been fun, man, and keep it metal, keep it real. Just be good human beings. And I'm out. Thank you very much to everybody that was here tonight. It was fun. And shout out to our brother Jeff. We love you, brother.
Yeah. Get better.
Peace out, man.
Yeah. See you, Ben.
Wyatt, thank you very much for becoming a part of the brotherhood, man.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, guys, we're out tonight. We'll be back again, though.